Leisure time. Did you ever stop to think how much leisure time you really have? Some of us put our leisure time to good use. And some of us, Ken Michaels, for example, spend most of our leisure time just moping.
Moping? He thinks I'm moping. Well, who wouldn't mope? There's nothing to do, nobody's around. You know how it is. I went down to the bowling alley, went over to the drugstore. None of the gang was there. All my friends are busy, so what's for me to do?
Do you suppose Ken has more leisure time than his friends do?
Huh? Well, no, I don't have more time. We all spend about the same amount of time in school, and the rest is leisure time. I've got nothing to do but wait for supper. My friends have more things to do. They're lucky.
Ken's pretty lucky, too.
Listen to that. All right, I'll bite. Why am I lucky?
Because you have so much leisure time. Time in which you can do things you enjoy. Time in which you don't have to work.
Like this, huh? Is that good?
Let me show you a few things. Suppose you had lived 100 years ago. What would you have been like? Take a look.
Where? Oh, is that me? Is that what I would have looked like 100 years ago?
Well, perhaps. But now, well, let's look back 100 years again and see someone else.
Who? Hey, that's my dad.
Young man, you get off that bed and get to work. After you clean out the stable, you can build some new steps for the back porch. While I work 72 hours a week, no son of mine is going to loaf.
72 hours?
12 hours a day, 6 days a week. Tomorrow morning, young men, you're going out to get a regular job. You can work too, and earn your keep.
Not so good, Ken? Well, let's try another picture. Say about 50 years ago.
Oh, hello, son. Well, say, I've got some new pictures for the stereoscope. We'll look at them tonight. Don't forget about your chores. Have them all done by the time I'm through work. And keep the wood box full.
Boy, how long will you work, Dad?
Why, 10 hours. 10 hours a day, every day except Sunday.
60 hours a week? Boy.
Well, Ken, let's take a look at your father's time as it really is today.
Hi, Dad. You sure don't work as long hours as they used to.
That's right, Ken. It's a wonderful thing to be able to do so much work in so little time. This 40-hour-a-week suits me fine. And some people even work shorter hours nowadays. But by the way, Ken, how'd you like to play a quick round of golf before supper? I think we can work it in. And then later, I'd like to shellac that new bookcase I'm making.
Well, Ken?
Yes, Dad does enjoy his leisure time. And to think that a few years ago, people didn't have nearly so much time to themselves.
Yes, we've gained a lot of leisure time in the last century or so. All of us.
Wait a minute. All of us? Mother should hear you say that. She's always complaining that she doesn't have enough time.
Why am I so big? Hold on. Sorry, I'm back. Hello. Sorry, I don't know why I was so big there. Hello, everyone. Hello. Class of 09.
Big boy.
Puzzle.
Why are you giant?
Showdown.
Hello.
Forever. No, hello. I was very big. I'm back to normal now. I think I was scrolling something. And then my computer thought I was still on VTube Studio. And when you scroll, it like enlarges you or like shrinks you. Like it does that.
Hello, big boy Euphranor.
Or it also or I can go like really small. Anyways.
Cut the intro as soon as mother complained she doesn't have enough time. Silencing her struggles.
Well. I have nothing witty to say to that. Hello, Kingwin. Sorry, I'm a little tired today, but I'm good. I am unsure of how this stream will turn about. Now, historically, Class of '09 has been, sorry, it's been a mixed bag historically, and by that I mean I really liked the first two games. I thought they were really fantastic, and the third game came and I was like, wow, this is a steaming pile of shit. How could the same person make the first two games and then the third game? It's almost like this person did not understand their work, their prior work, and then, you know, made this new one. But how do you do that? Because it seems to me difficult to imagine the first two games being accidentally good. Is the thing. It's hard to imagine. But I more and more, every day by day, not a day goes by without me thinking about Class of '09. All right, let me tell you. And even if it weren't for the fact that people constantly remind me that there's a new Class of '09 thing and I should go watch it or react to it or whatever, and I haven't. I've resisted the urge to. I might do one. I was thinking of like maybe opening this stream with like reacting to the anime, with the to the anime episodes, or like, you know, the animated episodes on YouTube. There are like, I think 2 or 3 at this point. But because they're like 5 minutes long, it feels awkward to dedicate a whole stream to them. But the fact that there are multiple now makes it a little easier. And it could kind of serve as a coming off of this game, for which we will experience today together, which I have purchased with my own money at full price. I just want everyone to know that I bought this game at full price with my own money. And that's my buy-in, okay? Like, that's my buy-in. So don't be mistaken. I want this to be good. I want this game to be enjoyable and fun and punchy like the first two were, okay? I'm not going into this with a doomer mentality, okay? I am, however, going to juggle my expectations a little bit, because I've not heard very good things about it. Now, the things I've heard about it are not to the degree of disappointment that I've heard about the third game. And indeed, I think if I were the creator and the third game made such a stink and I decided to make a fourth one, it would probably be because I wanted it to be good. And I would imagine the creator SBN3 has taken maybe some of the feedback to heart and swallowed his pride. I believe the creator's a guy, swallowed his pride and hopefully has made a more polished product. Yeah, the gameplay's bad. Okay, we'll figure it out when we get into it, okay?
Hello everybody.
We'll see.
Hi Parrot and Cheer.
Hello Tyler, hello. And everyone, hello everyone. Okay, now that I've said your name, I have to greet Glacier and King Gwyn and Hannah and Ari as well. Oh, okay. And Fatuma. And Axe. And Azure. Okay, that's everyone. That's everyone who's chatting at least. So, my expectations are measured in that, like, they're not low. I paid like 17 quid for this. That's what, like $20? That's like 20 American dollars. Okay, for those of you who are American, which I imagine is like half of my viewership. So that's like, I've spent money on this $20 game. Okay, I want it to be good. I want to enjoy it. If I don't enjoy it, it's not because I wanted to not enjoy it. Okay, I'm prefacing all this because I feel like I won't enjoy it, but I don't want it to seem like I'm doing it because everyone else thinks that. No, I don't want to. The last thing, you know what would be great? What would be great is if after hearing all this negative feedback from other people, and then I actually go and play this game myself, and I really enjoy it, I get to be like, everyone else is wrong. This game is awesome. This is a return to form. This is brilliant. This is exactly what it needed to be. Like, you know, I would love to say that. You know me. I don't just like being right. I like being the only person who's right, so I get to tell everyone else they're wrong. Right? That's, if I gain nothing if I just say this is bad like everyone said. Because that doesn't, you know, I'm not special that way. Okay? I want to be special, okay? I want to say that I want to say the opposite opinion that everyone else has, but not because it's the opposite opinion, but because it's genuinely true. And I have access to a vision that most
Other
people
people
lack.
are bad at enjoying things. Only I can experience happiness.
That's true. That would actually suck. But like, but if that turns out to be the case, know that I will flaunt it too. Okay. Again, we're setting expectations here because unlike my mindset going into the last game, which was the third game, because going into the third game, I was like, wow, I loved the first two. Let's see what the third one has to offer. This time I'm like, okay, I have to really think about the way I approach this because I don't want my sour experience of the third game
You should
to
see what
impact this one.
Tyler39 has to say.
Hello, thank you, Tyler. Thank you, Tyler, for the super chat. Thank you for the super chat. Here you go. Now you don't have to enjoy the game, or you can enjoy the game because it's free. Your choice. Thank you. I might just look if we get less than 2 hours of gameplay out of it. I might refund it. But thank you for the super chat. Thank you. I hope for everyone's sake that it's good, because I think generally when a game is good is when it's more enjoyable to watch. Generally. So we'll see. No, we're not trauma bonding. We're gonna enjoy this. Okay? That's the mindset we need to have. Okay? If I have more thoughts at the end of this, I might do another stream reacting to the anime episodes that have come out, and also subsequently talking about this game and all. Maybe like maybe I'll do like a big retrospective. Okay, maybe I'll do a big retrospective, but that'll probably be the last like thing in a while that I'll do, probably, because I don't want to keep going back to Class of 09 as the Class of 09 VTuber. Okay, I don't want to do that. Anyways, without further ado, where is it? Let me just get the game up really quickly. I swear I have downloaded this. Okay, it's not like okay, hold on, it's here. Okay, it's like it's starting, but it's not
good at
capturing.
computers. What the hell?
Ah!
4 CDs and think you're an expert.
It shouldn't be this hard to use a fake credit card number to buy a Blu-ray player.
You could just not be smart enough. It's entirely possible.
No way. Just because I'm beautiful doesn't mean I can't think good. Let's see, maybe a different one. Wait,
What?
click
Why does
here
it
to win a
just
free
start?
iPhone?
You're on fraud.com. That's obviously a virus.
Yeah, but everybody wants
my
one
God,
of
there we
these.
go.
High risk, high reward.
Sure, okay, you click that while I call some fat guy in a guar shirt to fix your computer after it dies.
Hold on, computer virus, right?
Yeah.
I can just click it on my phone. It's not a phone virus.
Oh,
It
damn,
can
that's
be.
actually smart. I want to try too.
Told you I'm smart enough.
You dumb motherfucker.
What is happening?
A pleasure to meet you girls.
What the
My
hell?
phone's like frozen on this.
I call that fat guy, but now our phones are broken.
What fat guy?
Can he hear us?
Loud and clear.
This better not be another Indian guy whacking off on webcam.
Of course not.
Sorry, I meant Armenian.
No, not that.
No, I meant Korean.
Korean guys don't really do that.
You know, some people would find this very offensive.
Yeah, and those people can suck dick and die. How'd you get in our phones?
I think you know. You clicked the ad.
Knew it was a scam.
Oh, no. Not a scam at all.
Literally how? My phone's a paperweight.
A scam could never give you far more than you bargained for.
An iPhone 3?
Don't you think there's more to life than your petty desires?
Definitely not an iPhone 3.
Through my data, I've witnessed all this time wasting in front of a screen. Now that you've clicked on my little surprise, your phone has been repurposed as a tool to test your logic and wit.
Are you an
What?
atheist?
What kind of tool tests your mind?
But a puzzle, of course. Competitive puzzles, my dear.
Yeah, he's an atheist.
I've taken it upon myself to test your whole city with these puzzles. One by one, you'll all face off until only the winner remains. It's then you'll get your phones back.
We have to battle in puzzles?
Battle is far too violent. I prefer showdown. The puzzle showdown!
That's the game. That's the video
Oh, wait,
game.
but what does the winner win?
Not anything you want, but what your heart should truly desire.
Great.
All the best.
Whoa, we gotta...
Oh, shit.
Cool.
Okay.
They may not like it, but only one must understand.
Okay. Okay.
What's more important, your outfit or studying Woodrow Wilson?
Chain cheering. Okay. This is a new game. And it is not a visual novel. It is a puzzle game. Now, that is, I find puzzling. My initial thoughts are that I felt like the first few games were like were not arbitrarily chosen to be visual novels. I felt like the point was that they had to be told in this visual novel medium, and that's kind of what made it refreshing, because in the scope of visual novels, like it had a unique perspective, right? So it's interesting that the creators decided, okay, let's do a puzzle game. Because
I'm not racist, I shop organic.
okay. Because I can't imagine what the puzzle genre would lead to, the aesthetic, to the design, to the narrative of the 09 series and what the series needs. Main menu seems to be inspired by Pokemon Puzzle League. I've actually not played Pokemon Puzzle League, so that's an interesting shout. So I'll have to like compare that with this later, maybe. Main campaign about Weekend at Kelly's line clearing. Test your skills in endless puzzle. Options about. Do we want to click on about? Dev's statement. If you like this puzzle game and are wondering where the hell all these wild characters came from, you should buy Class of 09 the Trade Pack, the original visual novel trilogy, which introduced us to Nicole, Jekka, and everyone else. Some story and character elements of this video game are based on real events, encounters, and personalities. Any content viewed as offensive is a reflection of American culture not endorsed by Class of 09 or its staff. All characters depicted are 18+. Any products, brand names, logos, and any other proprietary designations mentioned in this video game are the property of their respective owners. The inclusion of these items is for illustrative purposes only and does not imply endorsement or affiliation with the owners. The use of any trademarks, service marks, or trade names strictly pertains to cultural references within the context of historical fiction. It does not suggest sponsorship or approval by the trademark owner. Okay, yeah, sure, they're not sponsored. 09, Class of 09 is a registered trademark and under the ownership of SPN3 Studios. Class of 09 Puzzle Showdown is a property within the Class of 09 franchise. Now, I don't know about the third game, but this, so far, to me, seems like the author is trying to make it work. The creator is trying to make it fun. Gotta read the legalese. You know I'm going through all the details. Hannah says, I mean, no offense, but
The
this
map
looks a
looks
little
so
ass.
much like Movie Star Planet.
I don't know what that is. I'm gonna be honest with you. But maybe it does, Polo. Maybe it does. I don't think it looks ass in the sense that that it's okay. Okay, I don't know what you mean, but I think what you mean is like in general, it just looks like ass. Not like the specific art style or the cutscene, the opening kind of cutscene just now. To which my response is like, I don't know if it's ass yet. I'm gonna see if it's ass by playing the game first. Okay, I think the audio is a little low.
Chips to save money.
I genuinely don't know why the audio is like so weird. In the menu, it's like really quiet. Okay, let's just play this. Cutscene theater. Okay, we're gonna play through the campaign.
Sometimes just wanting life to be over with is the true key to immortality.
What? Okay.
Oh, hey Nicole, you doing these puzzles too?
Oh my god, you're doing this shit?
I think everybody is, honestly. But it's so cool that you're doing it.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, the guy, he like said there was a prize.
Considering it's the most expensive 09 game and it's a puzzle game.
You to
Yeah,
fuck
I don't
off
know.
and die?
No, seriously.
Yeah, I was just
We'll
joking. I meant everybody to fuck off and die.
Well, you know, whatever it is, I hope it's just chill.
How do you never shut up while also saying absolutely nothing?
But honestly, I hope the prize is just hanging out with you. As a friend, though.
Wow, really? Just me?
Totally. I haven't said that to anyone else.
Yeah, because I'm probably the first bitch you're lying to.
So, you want to try, like, playing this puzzle thing?
If
I really
beat
don't
you,
know
will you
if I
fuck
do.
off to your basket of guitar picks?
Oh, you like guitar too?
Why are you trying to extend this conversation?
Sorry, no, I get it. Cause like talking is hard because of trauma.
Yeah, trauma from you.
Well, if I win, can we talk a little more?
I've never been so motivated to solve a puzzle.
What the fuck are we doing here? What am I doing? What are the controls? I don't know what the controls are. I realize I probably should actually look at the controls. I probably should. They haven't actually explained the controls, have
Are
they?
you excited for this week's Antiques Roadshow?
Okay. Up. Okay. Raise blocks, swap blocks. F and S. Alt swap. Was I supposed to know this? What am I? Okay, how am I supposed to play this? Hang on. Swap or also swap the blocks inside your cursor. There's only horizontal swapping. Direction I'm supposed to move your cursor around. Raise will raise them from the bottom if you're low on blocks to solve with. The core of the game is lining up blocks the same color in lines of 3 or more. These lines can be vertical or horizontal. The blocks will pop away. Okay. Is there no tutorial chapter? Do you just go into the game? This is not a shitty mobile match 3 game for your grandma. It requires speed. I'm gonna be real with you. It strikes me a little as a shitty mobile match 3 game, but I'm gonna let it speak for itself. This is a versus experience, so okay, the faster you match things, the more you throw onto the opponent. Okay. While clearing 3 blocks at once is cool, change is the most important strat you need to learn. While a standard clear is popping the blocks away, you notice the blocks that were above them were hovering for a short amount of time. Those blocks which were on top fall into another. Solve it into another solve. It creates a 2 times chain. Okay. You need to chain consistently. Okay.
Sometimes just wanting life to be over with is the...
Oh,
God,
hey, Nicole.
okay.
Oh my god, you're doing... Yeah. Wow,
Okay. What the fuck am I doing? What the fuck am I doing? How do I direction swap? No, that's not it. What the fuck? How do I do this? Okay, I've got that, I guess.
really bored.
Okay. What is that trash icon? I think that means I'm screwed. I think that means I'm screwed.
You really know your blocks.
What the fuck am I doing? Hang on.
That was perfect.
Oh, I'm dead. I don't know how to fucking play this game. Oh. Press any key to continue. Okay. What the fuck? Sure. Okay, no. I'm gonna try to learn the game. Okay, I'm gonna try to learn the game. I don't understand what I'm supposed to do in this situation. I need to get the light blue over there. Can I do that? Oh, you can do that. I see. I see. And you need to learn how to chain. Okay. That's not what the fuck I wanted to do. I have a 4 now.
I've been to puzzles.
Shouldn't that just come up? Oh, when it does come up, I'll get the chain, right? Oh. Okay.
Yeah, I know some guitar.
I'm getting the hang of this. I'm getting the hang of this, guys. I'm going to be the only person who's going to tough out this entire thing to play the campaign just to complain about it. Okay, mark my words. I'm literally the only person who's going to be willing to do this. This is the type of journalism you come to this channel for. We can wait for that one. They're only horizontal matches. Oh, we can like accelerate that by doing this. Okay, sure. I have a 4 here. Okay. Okay. I thought all VTubers who cracked the Tetris type puzzle games. You'll quickly learn that I tend to be an exception to most VTuber rules, okay? We did it. Stage clear.
Hey, have you won so far?
I think I beat Kyler.
Oh. For a puzzle, that's kind of just like punching the air.
Yeah, he's got a developmental disorder.
What do they call it when you report someone for being mentally incapable and they get committed?
That's not mentally incapable, it's mentally insane!
Oh, well they should do it for both.
You mean throwing people in jail for being stupid?
Yeah, then all the idiots are in jail instead of way smarter people like shoplifters and drug dealers.
That actually sounds pretty good.
Like, at least you gotta know how to weigh shit to sell crack to homeless people.
Yeah, they teach us how to weigh stuff in school, so you gotta be kinda smart to do that.
Really?
No, you sound like a fucking idiot. I'm gonna call your ass to jail.
I'll show you who's an idiot.
Let's play.
Okay. I'm not... Look, I'm trying to... Okay. Okay. Let's just go with it. Let's just go with the game. Let's just go with the game. Okay, guys? Let's go with the game. Let's go with the game. Let's go with the game. I don't know what alt swap does. I really don't understand what swap does, because it seems swap and alt swap seem like the same button. Or are they meant to be the same button? Is it literally the same button? It just... Okay.
Study that.
Okay. So what you want to do is you want to do this. And then you want to set it up so that when it falls in this thing. Never mind.
Pretty for that.
I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know what I'm talking about. I might be dead. I might be dead here. I might be dead here. Okay. This is like one of those games that mothers always have very high levels in. It's literally a puzzle game, a phone puzzle game, that someone with no time would be incredibly good at. Okay. What was the point of this genre? What do you get for a 5? Do I get like a... Do I get like the chocolate candy or something? Son of a bitch. Does that do anything? Okay. Okay, I guess that does something.
My mom's a bitch.
I can swap the one on the left. I take this one here to bring this down. I bring the layer up so I can swap this around.
Pretty for this.
Shit. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. How do I get the fucking yellow here? How do I get a yellow onto this? I don't know. Okay, hold on. Let me do this. And then we do that. No, I thought that would combo. It doesn't because the line hasn't come up yet. Okay, we just bring this down. Okay. Do combos matter, or do you want to just... I mean, I know they matter, but like, do you want to just hit them really quickly? Okay, that's what we do. I'm gonna be real with you, I had a lot more fun playing Candy Crush when I was like 8. How long ago was Candy Crush? That was like, what? 20 years ago? Was that 20 years ago? No, it was like 15 years ago. So it must have been 45. When I was 45, I had a lot more fun playing Candy Crush. I came in with an open mind, brackets lie, but it's closing at a very fast rate.
Yo, what's up, bitch?
My mind's still open,
Heard
okay?
you were in the puzzle scene. I wanted to see what's up.
Yeah, I'm in it just to get this virus off my phone.
Guess it won't end well for you.
What do you mean?
I'm playing to win. You're just playing to not lose and get this over with.
You think you're gonna win the puzzle showdown? You can't even read.
Man, I can read.
I mean more than the logo on a football.
Yeah, no, like books and shit. I got the Dr. Seuss joints on lock.
Is it racist that you slip into black scent when describing how you can't read? Wait, the answer is yes. Why'd I even ask that?
Oh, I'll show you racist.
You show me every day.
I'm gonna be racist against women when I whip your ass in this puzzle.
Yeah, right. You're on.
Nobody say that's me, thank you. Okay, what the fuck are we doing here? What do I want to do? I want to get the dark blue over there. Okay. I guess that worked out. I need to get that yellow. Okay, we can stack them. Oh, okay. You can stack them away from the edges like that. Sure, that's fine. Do you want to just do a lot of them at once? I am fucking this up, I think. I don't know what I'm doing. Help. Somebody help me. Okay. Okay, this isn't that hard, actually, because it's like a multiplayer game, and I can just... Alright, we got it.
I can read.
I get the bottle up here. I get the blue here. Shit. How do I get this away? There we go. That's how we do it.
Yeah, sure.
This gets the yellow, which gets the
Flame.
blue. Okay. Alright, we got it. Okay. This is the only one I didn't need to continue for, which I think makes a lot of sense. Thank you, Kyle. What do I do? Okay, let's continue.
Oh my, Nicole? Fancy seeing you here.
Why do you need to talk like that?
Talk like what? A dialect free of any slang or pitiful ignorance?
You sound like an 1800s concierge who's gay but hasn't discovered homosexuality yet.
Hey, I am not that. I like girls.
You like girls that are two-dimensional and can't fuck you instead of girls that are three-dimensional and won't fuck you.
That's it.
What's it?
Rather than stooping to your level of insults, I think it's better I'd best you in a true ring of wit.
Oh my god.
That's right, the puzzle showdown!
You think beating me in a puzzle is gonna make you not a perpetual virgin?
Talk all you want, cause talk is cheap. At the end of the day, if I beat you, it means I'm better.
Better at what?
life and intelligence.
No, you're only better at a stupid fucking baby puzzle game. You think you can pay bills and get bitches with this shit?
What? You're just afraid I'll beat you.
Okay, Jeffrey, let's play then.
Fine. It's time to show down.
This isn't a cartoon. There's no, like, fate of the world here.
Yeah, we'll see.
Gosh, there really is no fate of the world, is there? Oof. Okay.
Are anime girls watching?
Jeffrey, please. Do we have any Jeffrey sympathizers? Is that like a thing? Are any of you guys a Jeffrey sympathizer? I don't remember what the... what the cultural acceptance was for Jeffrey. I do not remember. I think we want to do that. Remove this. I just need to like eliminate. Oh, I can do this. I just need to eliminate them as fast as I can. I think if you could just eliminate them as fast as you can, then you're fine, right? Does a 4 mean something? A 4 does mean something. I need to get this screen away. How do I do that? Hang on. How do I get these fucking yellows out of here? This is how we do it. This is not how we do it. I'm trying to set up the blue here, but I don't know what to do with it, actually. I'm a little lost. I'm a little confused. But I do have the spirit. Shit. Does this do anything? This lets me clear the red, I guess? Shit. Yeah, I don't think that let me did it. I don't think that let me do anything. I would assume that Jeffrey's the type of person that'd be really good at puzzle games, but we'll see.
You feel feelings.
We are killing him though. I know we need to chain, but I really cannot be fucked. I cannot be fucked to do a chain. I don't want to do a chain. Do I have to do a chain? Just let me like solve 3. I need to get the light blue, which I can do by doing that. That's a 4. What do I... Okay, hang on. We'll get this up. This is like high risk, high reward, I think, because then we can chain bigger chains. If we push the tiles up. Which I'm doing right now at superb speed, by the way. Can I just say that I'm probably the best... Can I just say that I'm probably the best player who's... I'm the best concurrent Class of 09 Puzzle Showdown player because nobody's playing this game. Because it is very likely that nobody's enjoying this so far and has probably dropped it immediately. Okay. Hell yes, I coincidentally made it on time for the stream that I didn't know was coming, but I was waiting for. Hello, Eleno. Yes, you are here. I remember your comment. You were the first person and the only person who asked me, hey, are you playing the puzzle game? And I'm gonna be honest, Ellen, if you didn't ask me to play it, I would not have played it. I would have been like, I'm done with this. I don't think I want to anymore. But the fact that one person has asked me to play it means I now have an obligation to do one. I'm getting one guide still. I've been streaming for 2 years and I'm still getting one guide. So here we are. So anyways, I hope this stream is for you. This stream is for you. Okay. Jeffrey would definitely super chat all of his lunch money on the regular.
Look who's here.
Why are we playing Coach Colby?
You don't even have a phone.
Course I do. Gotta keep up with my girlfriend somehow. I still got it, you know.
Are any of these girlfriends coincidentally not old enough to drive?
Everybody's so sensitive now. My students are people too.
People who can't legally consent.
All right, that's enough. You think you're so smart? Why don't you beat me in these puzzles?
Why do old people pluralize everything?
Got a problem with how I talk? You kids eat at a fancy restaurant like Chipotle's and think you know everything.
It's not Chipotle's. There's no S at the end of that.
Oh, excuse me for not speaking Mexican. You kids are so worldly now.
I'll just play you in this puzzle shit because you're clearly gonna lose.
And what makes you so sure of that?
You probably don't even know what buttons to push. Do you even know if your phone is on?
Of course it's on. It's just in brownout mode to save battery.
Phones don't have brownout mode.
Oh, wait. Oh, that's why she wasn't calling me back. Now I feel bad about mailing naked pictures of her to her parents.
There's like so many crimes
What
just
the
in
fuck?
that sentence. Okay, can we play now?
Okay, but I'll warn you. I'm good.
He's good. He's good. We better prepare. He's good. Oof. Does that do anything? I guess it does. What do we do here? We push these up. Of course you do. That's what you do. We push these up. Shit. What do I do now?
Your mom's a bitch.
And then you do this. And then you do... Can I move this to the side? Yes, I can. I do not know what I can do now. I can do this. I can do this.
Really bored.
Okay, okay. Okay, we've beaten him. I found this channel because of the Class of 09 playthrough, so this means a lot. Alright, I'm glad it does, Ellen. I'm glad it does. Is he pregnant? Why is he holding his stomach like that? I don't know why he's holding his stomach like that. I haven't really commented on the art style yet, because I've kind of wanted to... I feel like they're more... Okay, I know this is a difficult... Like... No, I don't think that's the right observation. I was gonna say all the characters look more anime-ified, but I don't think that's true. I think they've always been like that. I think I see them differently because of the renewed context, but I don't think they actually look that different from the original art style. I don't think they do. I'm trying to like, what I think so far, what I'm not understanding is how the gameplay is married into the story, because they want to do that. I think it's not like this is a puzzle game, but then there's just a story going on that has nothing to do with the puzzle game. The puzzle game is directly tied to the narrative. The narrative so far is like everyone suddenly has a puzzle game and they're all playing it for some reason. And I think Nicole's motivation is she wants to get this virus off of her phone. There's a prize that's alluded to at the end, but it's sort of nebulous and it's not... It's like a weird... almost faux philosophical prize, like, oh, you'll get whatever you, not what you want, but what you need, or something like that, to that effect, right? My question is then, why are all the characters playing? Why do they all have stakes in this? Nicole's stakes are she needs to get a virus off of him. Why is everyone else playing this game? I can understand why someone like Jeffrey is playing this game, for example, because he seems like someone who's predisposed to playing puzzle games just because he's like a nerd. So like I get that. Crispin, maybe. The others, I don't understand. I don't understand why Kyler's playing this game, because to me, what would be in characters with Kyler was like, this is fucking stupid, I don't care. Or what would be in character is if he thought that this is fucking stupid and I don't care, but the weird like evil scientist character have like convinced them each with what they wanted to hear. So if he told Kyler, for example, that like at the end of it there you'd get like a, I don't know, what would he want? Like a signed jersey, a signed like football jersey, or like I don't know what the fuck he would want. I don't think he's a creature capable of desire beyond the very, beyond that. The coach, need I say more than probably something to do with the students at his school? Like, there's like a lot of, I don't see why they are all doing this. And normally that really, I'm able to separate the gameplay from the story. I could just be like, okay, I have to do this puzzle game, whatever. I don't want to say stupid puzzle game. Part of the reason why I want to say stupid puzzle game is because Nicole looks down upon it, right? So hence the whole like, oh, this is a stupid fucking puzzle game. But evidently the creator doesn't want you to feel that. The creator wants you to think that the puzzle game is actually kind of fun. Right? Because otherwise, why would he make you do it? Why would he make you play through the puzzle game if he thought the puzzle game sucks? So obviously, Nicole's is sort of like a satirical mouthpiece. Like she's supposed to be cynical. She's supposed to be like, this is some loser shit, whatever, but is nonetheless maybe reluctantly participating in this. For something, as the player, I unfortunately identify a lot right now with Nicole, where I'm like, this is a stupid fucking puzzle game, but I guess I'll play it because I want to see what the game has to offer, I guess. It's not been a lot so far. Alan says, you've got such interesting perspectives and well thought out opinions. It's so interesting compared to other channels that just react boringly, brain dead, or without processing much. Thank you. I will say, that's not always the case. You've just caught me on a good day, I think. They look more streamlined rather than amateurs, like from those old how-to draw anime books. Yeah, which I think almost like, it's not the 2009 anime art style. This is like more like a contemporary anime art style. I preferred when it looked like the early 2000s anime art style. That to me was more appealing in the sense that like it made me think of that time. This feels like it's modernized, but they're still in 2009, so I don't know. It's a little awkward. The creators started playing Candy Crush after this Flipside game and then got inspired? I hope not. Because this is nothing like Candy Crush. Candy Crush is kind of fun. Candy Crush has clearly defined rules and adds more interesting elements to the gameplay. This is less like... This is more like a simple premise put onto a competitive, like...
participation in tasks like these.
We're all literally forced to. I can't do anything else
No,
on my
you're
phone
not.
but this.
I don't think it's all bad, though.
Yeah, of course you don't. Principals love rules.
Do we now?
Yeah, rules and every spin-off of Law and Order, but the good one.
I wouldn't look at it in such a brash way. It's good to test your mind.
Yeah, and you like testing how much trauma a girl can handle. I just ran into your gym teacher.
Coach Colby, what's wrong with him?
Is there another lawsuit going on?
Lawsuit? Is that a new fashion trend?
You fucking bitch, I'm gonna kill you in this puzzle.
Now careful with that threatening language. You remember what the counselor talked about?
It would probably be healthier to entirely forget what that counselor talked about.
There's just no way to reason with you. All right, you're on.
Why do they play each other? What's the point of them playing each other? And why are they all so competitive? Why do they all want to win so badly? Like, because I can see why Principal Lin would say something like, okay, yeah, it's not that bad. We're just playing a puzzle game. But I can't see her going like, all right, we're going to do, it's time to do. Like, my brain is not making that connection, which the game is trying to push on to me. You're looking at it the wrong way. You have to see the Puzzle Virus as the one Yu-Gi-Oh arc where they rent a city to play card games with holograms. Yeah, but they all love the game. In Yu-Gi-Oh, I assume they all love the game. I haven't actually watched Yu-Gi-Oh, so correct me if I'm wrong. But I assume they all are like, this is the shit. This is the greatest thing ever. So even if you didn't personally like Yu-Gi-Oh, if I played a Yu-Gi-Oh game, all the characters would be really into it, and I could see why someone would be into it. This feels weird because this is like, the creator wants you to be into it, but the characters are, at least the ones you're supposed to root for and supposed to like. You're supposed to like Nicole. I assume you're supposed to like the fucking main protagonist, right? You're supposed to like Nicole, and you're supposed to resonate with her perspective. And her perspective is like, this game is shit, and this is a waste of my time, and I hate everyone here. Okay, why do you want me to feel that about the thing you're forcing me to play? Do you want me to hate this game? Because I don't think you want me to hate this game. But the way you're writing it is like... Let's do the level. Let's do the level and I'll tidy my thoughts up. Okay. I need to move the bottle here. That puts me in position to do this, which lets me move the bottle, the like blue bottle here. Okay. I need to do something about this. I can do that, I guess. What do I do? Shit. We could do that. That doesn't help. This might help. This didn't help. Can we get a light blue here?
Yeah,
Yes,
sure.
we can. Yes, we can. You can get a 4 here. You can get another match here. You can get this here. Oh, that could have been a 5 if I moved up. That's a 4. I need to get this dark blue somewhere away. I think I may have done... I moved this too far. Okay. Okay. Shit. Hang on, I'm fine. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Okay, okay, okay. We're fine. I can put the screen here. Oh, we're good. Right. I guess we win. I think I've understood the mechanics of the game now, so I can play this. Charis, even though you made yourself smaller since the start of the stream, I want you to know that in my heart, you'll always be a big boy.
Nicole, thank God. Are you religious
Thank you,
now?
Axe.
No, I'm just relieved to see somebody who isn't a man putting all their self-worth into a game.
Yeah, it's getting kind of crazy out here.
But I'm still glad to see you.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay, thank you. I'm sorry.
Why are you playing this anyway?
Kind of an escape from myself.
Being good at puzzles isn't gonna make you cut yourself any less.
I feel like I've been doing better.
Why would you want to do better, though? Cutting yourself is hot.
Really? A guy friend told me it's actually really bad.
Yeah, because he wants you to stay attainable, obviously.
Maybe you're right. Ugh, all this stress is making me starve myself.
That's good too. Suicide could also do that, just saying.
Please?
Alright, fine, damn.
It's interesting because I don't remember the characterization between Nicole and Ari. But from what I remembered, I don't think Nicole wishes harm upon her. It's more like she's indifferent. Unless it pertains to something that she could stand to gain, like attention. From what I remember, it's like Nicole is not like, Ari, you should kill yourself. It's more like, you should die for me. Because that feeds her like ego. And she feels good about that, right? Like, isn't that the dynamic more? So this is a little confusing. But maybe I'm just misremembering. I guess you can correct me if I'm wrong, chat. You can correct me. Okay. Okay, let's play. Let's play. Wouldn't it be so funny if I said, I'm starting to like this gameplay? I mean, it just doesn't... It's like, this is gameplay from something else, right? Like, there's another video game out there that is this video game. Am I correct? In my assessment of this. That's what it strikes me as, at least. Okay. Could have waited. Could have waited. I was greedy. The 4 is what does. Okay, yeah. I understand why you need to learn combos. I understand the point of it. I don't know if I like it, but I understand.
Whoa.
Shit. Shit. Shit.
Cool.
I'm dead, I'm dead. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. I might be dead. I don't know what to do. I have some vague idea of what to do.
I need money.
Bottle goes up there, okay. Okay. If I just speed up, I can do this. No, but I'm not hitting the other person. I need to hit the other person. Okay, we'll do that then. That's a 4, that's a 4, that's another 4. I think 4s are generally a little easier to get. For me. And my goopy goblin gamer brain. Whenever I play these. There has to be a way to get that into a 5. I just don't know how I would do that. Oh, I know how to do that. I would do that, and then I do that.
It's a start.
Shit. Okay, this is hard. What is that? I don't know what that is. I don't know how that happened.
Am I supposed to share?
I don't know why they gave me that.
I know a guy.
Okay, we won. Again, I might be the best puzzle showdown player out there right now who's playing this game. I might be the greatest doing it right now. Not to ever do it, but doing it right now, okay? You're getting what you're getting.
Shit, it's you.
What's wrong with me?
No, nothing's wrong. That's my point. I'm a little on the run.
What'd you do this time?
The principal kind of like called the feds on me.
The feds?
Literally.
The principal doesn't have a direct line to the FBI. Pretty sure she just called the cops.
Okay, but still, you have any Adderall? I gotta keep running.
I was gonna ask you for Adderall. I can't finish all these puzzles.
Well, I'm out.
How much did you take?
Like 100-something milligrams.
And you still need Adderall?
I'm gonna walk all the way to Montana. They'll never find me there.
I'm pretty sure they can find you there.
No, because I'm gonna change my identity and become a truck stop stripper.
I think you could aim higher.
It's actually perfect because I'm so hot, every guy's gonna want to lap dance. So I'll take them to this back room and just fucking murder them for objectifying women.
Murder as in kill them?
Yeah, what are you, like, stupid?
So, to avoid police, you're gonna create a fake persona that'll be wanted by even more police?
Okay, maybe I haven't thought it all through clearly. I told you I need Adderall.
What the fuck do you think on 0 milligrams?
Absolutely nothing. It's just TV static in my brain.
Okay, you wanna, like, hang out for a while?
Hang out? No, I gotta do something. I'm still on some Adderall. Let's play this puzzle thing.
100 milligrams versus 0? That's like a performance-enhancing drug for tedious bullshit.
Do you actually care whether you win or lose?
Do I?
Yeah, no. Okay, let's go.
What? Okay. Polo says I don't like the cut-ins, but at least she's not saying nice one or something. Honestly, I'm sorry for not commentating on that. I've just been tuning them out. They don't really add anything to the game play. And they're not quite like, they're not very funny. Which is weird because it sounds like it sounds like the old games as if they were very long ago. It sounds like it sounds like the games we've come to enjoy. It sounds kind of like in character, but it's not, it doesn't quite say anything. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know if you know what I mean. Also, Nicole says everyone's forced to play the game now. She's asking Ari why she's choosing to play the game. That's, among several questions, that's one of the ones ringing in my head, yes. That is definitely true. If it's not the exact same, it's similar enough to a lot of those match 3 games. I do like music being pitched up and down depending on how close you are to losing. I think that's a cool touch. I like that when I'm about to game over, it sounds like I'm about to game over. Let's do it. What am I doing? What do I want to do? What am I setting up? I'm setting up a big thing, right? Am I setting up a big thing? I don't know how I would do that. I actually have no idea how I would do that. How would I set up a big thing? I would do that by... Oh, I know. I do this. Nope, that was too much. Wait, that was perfect. I can't decide. We need to get this light blue somewhere, but I'm not sure where we can get it. If we just fast forward, that goes down, which is fine. That's a 4.
Next level.
I need to do something. I need to do something about this. I don't know what the fuck to do. I actually have no idea what to do. I don't know what to do. I didn't see anything. Did you see anything? I didn't see anything. We'll try again. We'll try again. Do I just eliminate 3s rather than try to immediately set up combos? I guess I can do that. Put myself in a safe zone. Give myself a 4. Put that on. That doesn't help at all.
My mom's a bitch.
This is... Can somebody... Never mind. I was just like, can somebody tell me what video game this is? Like, as in, like, what game has this been stolen from? This is definitely, like, somebody else's game. Okay. This is definitely like some other video game that exists out there. I just don't know what. Okay, we can do that fine.
I need money.
That combos too. We'll do a 4 here. This gives me a 3. No, it doesn't. I actually have to lock in so hard for this game. I'm sorry I'm not saying anything other than, if I move this here, I could do this. Because, like, I literally cannot. I cannot play this game without doing that. There's a non-insignificant amount of concentration required to do this, unfortunately. I say unfortunately because, you know, I'd rather not. I'd rather it not be that way. But it is what it is. Shit. I guess I just do that. No, I could have waited another row.
You can do that.
It's fine. Let's see. We can do this. If that moves the red down, does that do anything for me? I can do this. That doesn't do anything for me. I think I wasted that setup. It was like probably a pretty decent setup. It's fine. It is what it is. We'll just go for a ton of eliminations, I guess. If I move this here, does that help? That didn't do anything. Yep.
Study that. Do people like you?
I like that she has, I believe, different lines for different characters you're playing against. Nicole, I mean. I feel like that's a good thing. Interesting. Oh, I could have made it.
You want it that way.
What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm moving the blue here. That's a 4. That is a 5 if I wait long enough, which I did.
Turn the TV on.
This is killing me. This is not killing me. I'm literally fine. Can you imagine playing this for more than like 3 hours?
That's a quick flip.
I'm imagining playing this video game for like longer than 3 hours. And I just don't know if I like the prospect of that. I don't know if I like that idea. It feels scary to me. And I'll just do this. That's a 4. That's enough for me.
The mall's open.
Does that count as a combo if you just do 2 really quickly? That was 5 minutes? Oh my god, that was a while. Charis, are you enjoying the game? I don't know. I don't know if I'm enjoying the game. I'll have to play it for a little longer to tell you if I'm enjoying it.
Ah, look who showed up.
Of course you're into this stupid shit.
Shut up, noob. I'm gonna beat you down.
How am I a noob? I had this on my phone first.
Yeah, whatever. Tits or GTFO.
I'm your sister.
Whatever, you're gay. I'll wipe the floor with everybody in this game.
Oh, you're good at this?
I'm amazing at this.
Wow, if only you were amazing at getting higher employment.
Shut up, that's not even like attainable.
Not with that attitude.
You just don't understand what being cool and good at video games is like.
Yeah, these bitches give a mad pussy to watch you put blocks together.
You know, maybe if you were like intellectually on my level, you get why it's important to be good at this.
Maybe if you were intellectually on my level, you'd get why this doesn't fucking matter at all.
Oh, you think you're so smart? Only one way to prove it.
There's actually way better ways to prove it, but we'll play our little baby game.
Not a
What?
baby game. Probably like T for teen or something.
Why are we playing this game if it's so unenjoyable to you, Nicole? Because certainly, I personally am not enjoying it a lot, but like I'm trying to. Why is my player character going like, fuck this game, this game's ass? Because what do you want me, the player, to think? Do you want me to agree with Nicole? Or do you want me to be like, Nicole, actually, hold on, like, SPN3 was kind of cooking here. This is a great puzzle. Like, what do you want me to say? I'm so confused. I do not know what you want.
What is it?
You as in, like, SPN3.
Alright,
I don't know
pack
what
it
you want from me. Okay. Alright, we beat him in 30 seconds. Alright, I didn't have to try that hard at all, actually. Alright. Oh. Charis, would you like when you get chains and combos to stimulate dopamine by flashing lights and making sounds like slot machines? No, thank
We
you.
meet again.
Why are we
You
playing
won, I
against
already beat
Jeffrey
you.
again?
That's precisely why things will be different this time.
Okay, this
I was
is
silly
final
to
form
ever
Jeffrey.
think of wanting you.
What's your deal? Did they cancel Naruto?
My master has made me realize attempts to appease or
She wouldn't
appeal to
know
women
Naruto,
like
would she?
you are futile. Process of elimination. It's the puzzler's way.
The puzzler? You listen to that weirdo now?
Followers of the Messiah do far more than listen. They obey. I must for the only one who accepted me in my time of despair. He's
I feel like he
commanded me
wouldn't
to
say that,
test
but he
you
would
to
think
your
that.
absolute limit.
You know what I mean?
This time, my emotions won't force me to go easy on you.
Oh,
That
that's
he
what
would
you
say.
tell yourself.
Enough! Once I beat you, all of his secrets will become clear. I must destroy you to become Puzzle Shogun! Now get ready, Nicole. You've fallen into dangerous
Like, I
sights,
feel
and the
like
only
Jeffrey
way
would
out
be
is
really
through
into
me.
this and nobody else.
You said so many things I don't even feel like processing.
Oh, you're so cool. You so don't care. Well, I'm gonna make you care. How about you?
I'm having a headache hearing this.
Losing the puzzle game has no downside if he can just play you again. I hadn't even considered that. Or is he like smurfing? Is he on like a different account or some shit? What is... never mind. I keep asking questions I already know the answer to. I just like asking the questions anyways. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's see. How do we do this? I actually don't know what I'm doing. We can do that, I guess.
I know a guy. Sure about that?
Okay, we're killing him. We killed him. We killed him. Stage 10. Is that it? Jeffrey, maybe the principal? I don't know if the principal would care, but I can certainly see the principal having fun and enjoying it. But like everyone else? Really?
I think you progressed far enough.
Okay.
Just trying to get this over with, dude.
Is that really how you approach life?
Basically.
Being forced to play my game would make anyone impatient. But it seems you've been this way for a while.
I'm so not here.
Is the puzzler a mouthpiece for SBN3? If so, what do you aim to accomplish with this? We'll see. I don't know if that was characterization, but Emily's cursor thingy moves so fast and chaotic when she played. It's a nice touch, I guess. I think that is exactly it, and I think that's cool. I didn't really put 2 and 2 together, Paula, so thank you for pointing that out. I did notice that her cursor was like faster, but I didn't think, oh yeah, because that's like a character thing. Like that makes sense. Now that I think about it, that makes sense. Like I've noticed that some of the, like for example, Kyler is someone who we beat really easily because he just kind of barely made any moves. And it wasn't AFK, but he was just like really slow, which I guess is a kind of part of the characterization of it. The main like threats were like the more, well, maybe the less insane people in the cast, relatively speaking. So I felt like that made sense too. But yeah, it being an Emily thing, yeah, because of the Adderall, yeah, exactly. It being an Emily thing because of the Adderall, I think was a nice touch. I think that was fun.
To have a conversation.
I didn't really like. It didn't warrant me really thinking about too deeply in the sense of like, I wasn't blown away by it. I was just kind of like, that's a nice detail. That's nice. Sorry, let's come back to this. Sorry for interrupting you. Let's come back to this.
Especially after you sicked a future mass shooter at me.
Future, I'm not so sure about. Maybe an alternate one.
Are you about to zap me to a universe somehow more misogynistic than this one?
No, I'm talking about what could have been. What might have happened to that boy if I hadn't shown up. I gave him purpose, you know. Upon finding him, he was desperate and lonely. Far closer to committing atrocities than he is now. For how long? I can't say. The petty hobby of serving me will only take him so far.
He is wearing a trench coat now. Do you know what that means?
Of course I do. They'll run out of pizza rolls and he'll shoot up the frozen food aisle. But isn't it nice my puzzle is here to delay the inevitable?
I thought it was a test of logic and wit.
For you girls it was. But my puzzle serves many purposes for many different people.
The purpose of holding us digitally hostage?
How many times can I explain
I'm
it?
being held
You already
digitally
were
hostage right now.
digitally hostage. All I did was change the application.
Yeah, but at least before I was, you know.
Happy? In control? We both know that's
No,
not true.
in the alternate digital hostages, at least Nicole was funny.
Just shut up and play me so I can get this over with.
Telling me to play? Who's truly a pawn? Get ready.
I'm playing this for all of you guys. Please, like, I never want to hear a complaint from on my channel again when I'm doing this for you, okay? Now you might be saying, no, you're not. You're doing this for yourself. And that might be true too. But both things can be true, okay?
Am I supposed to care?
Oh damn, I could have moved that first. That's fine. What are we doing here? We're doing that. That's a 5. That gets me a 5-2. If I just do eliminations really quickly, I can just find files that naturally spawn. That feels to me like sound strategy, I guess. Is what I'm trying to say. Am I dying? I might be. Okay. Is there another one? Nope, there isn't. That's fine. I was gonna say, is there another red there? No, I could have moved the red there. I'm stupid. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We win these. We win these.
Wait, is my phone back? Well, now what do I do?
Nicole will be transported to this universe and be subjected to Charis. I don't think she would be subjected to me, because I think if she found me annoying, which she probably would, I don't think Nicole would like me. I'm not delusional enough to think, actually, no, Nicole would like me. No, she would definitely find me fucking annoying. And when she does that, she'll just, like, shut the stream off and then never have to deal with me again. Maybe the real puzzler is the parasocial friends you made along the way. What the fuck is going on? Okay. That was easy mode. Now we've got normal mode on Jekka. Why? For that, like, probably 4-second cutscene? Like, what the fuck?
Wait, is my phone back? Well, now what do I do?
Damn, that's crazy. I fucking paid $20 for this. I mean, I'm trying really hard to not overly hate on this game. I really want to like it, but I just cannot. This is so okay. Part of it is because I like Nicole, and she is oftentimes in the game and in this series albeit totally insane too. In universe, she's probably, relatively speaking, the most reasonable one. She's not the most morally upright one, but she's, like, you know, at least the most reasonable one. And you can see where she comes from. And she is the main character. And when she's like, well, damn, this sucks. This is not fun. I hate this. Which is in character. This is something she would do. Why are you making me play this? Why must you make me do this? If my main character is like, this is ass and it sucks, but I like the main character. Is the move here from SBM3 to make you think, look, Nicole is maybe not. Maybe she's too cynical. Maybe the game's actually really fun and you enjoy it. Is that what he wants me to think? The longer I AFK in this menu, the less time I have to play before I get to like refund this. So I'm gonna play a few.
Sometimes the best way to prove yourself is by proving nothing at all.
Shut up, dude. I don't. Shut the fuck up.
Hey, what's up?
Leave me alone.
Oh, dude, don't act like you're too cool to talk to me outside of class.
I don't talk to you inside of class.
Well, whatever. I'm about to hit it big. Then you're gonna be crawling to be with me.
How many times do we have to tell you there's no pro lacrosse league?
Yeah, there is. They just aren't profitable yet.
Well, okay, go play lacrosse and be broke and undesirable.
That's not even what I meant, though. I just found an opportunity of a lifetime.
Literally how? I'm pretty sure you're a felon.
Criminal records got nothing to do with it, baby. I just gotta solve some puzzles and I'm set for life.
You clicked on that ad too?
What ad? How'd you know about that?
Because literally everybody in town clicked on it.
To think I wanted a phone. After I win this, I'm gonna be a billionaire.
Yeah, but that requires you to not be fucking stupid as shit.
The money can sit in a bank account. How smart you gotta be for that?
I'm not talking about holding the money, dipshit. It's doing the puzzle. That's my point.
Oh yeah, you think you're so fucking smart because you can like read books and do long division?
Was that a question or a statement?
Let's face it, bitches like you are dumb.
You're calling me dumb?
Yeah, being a woman's easy. Lower standards across the board.
I'll show you how easy it is after I beat you in this puzzle.
Yeah, let's go. I just jacked off to some Asian torture porn, so I won't go easy on you.
Why would you tell anyone that?
Because women are fucking worthless!
Okay. Alright. Stop saying it's me. Don't stop saying this is me. This is not me. I'm not Kyler. What are we doing here? Okay. We'll get the 4. I can move this blue here. Get this. Would that count as a combo? Probably. That's fine. I don't need to. Alright, we beat him. Okay.
Hey, have you won so far?
I think I beat Kyler.
Oh.
I see what this is. This is like, what if every character beat everyone else? And it's like 8 other characters, because it's Jeffrey twice. And then, This is really interesting. You could have just played Jazz Punk. I could have played anything else right now. You always have to remember that there's an opportunity cost for everything, including playing a video game. And even if you just only want to play video games, the opportunity cost of playing a video game is playing another video game. And that's what you should think about whenever you play League of Legends. Or, in this case, Class of 09 Puzzle Showdown. But we're gonna...
Oh. For a puzzle, that's kind of just like punching the air.
Yeah, he's got a developmental disorder.
What do they call it when you report someone for being mentally incapable?
Is
and
it
they
just
get
the same?
committed?
It is the
That's
same.
not mentally
like,
incapable,
scene.
it's mentally insane.
Which I guess makes sense.
Oh, well, they should do it for both.
You mean throwing people in jail for being stupid?
Yeah, then all the idiots are in jail instead of way smarter people like shoplifters and drug dealers.
That actually sounds pretty good.
Like, at least you gotta know how to weigh shit to sell crack to homeless people.
Yeah, they teach us how to weigh stuff in school, so you gotta be kinda smart to do that.
Really?
No, you sound like a fucking idiot. I'm gonna call your ass to jail.
I'll show you who's an idiot.
Let's play.
Why are they so eager? Huh. Okay. Okay. That's how we do a 5. See, I see now. Shit. No, that's fine. We can do this.
Oh, thanks.
Kinda worked out. I guess that's cool.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Shit. I'm in trouble. I'm not in trouble anymore. I was, though, for a brief period of time. In trouble.
Only the best.
Interesting. Can you get the reds down? Yes, I can. Why is that stuck there? What is going on? Is that a color? That is not a color. It's fine. My question is why this layer won't break. Is it because I need to, like... I don't know what I need to do, actually. I have no idea what it is the game wants me to do at this point. To get the... Oh, you need to connect something next to the blocks. Okay.
Okay.
Sure. Okay. I can... No, I can't. I can match a 4. I was gonna say I can do a 5 somehow, but I don't think I can. Alright.
Oh, hello, Jekka.
Leave me alone.
Sorry. I take it you're not too keen on competing in this puzzle showdown, are you?
Not too keen. I just don't want to do it.
I understand. It's really not for everybody, you know? Requires a lot of quick thinking and forethought to align chain combos.
What are you trying to say?
I'm saying your mind might not be suited for it, is all.
Are you calling me stupid?
You're not stupid. You're just not intellectually equipped to meet a certain standard.
What the fuck are you equipped to do? Don't you pay women to step on you?
Hey, that is ad hominem and totally uncalled for. That's like if I said you can't do something because you believe in God or a similar deity.
Did you just equate religion to being an absolute virgin doormat piece of shit?
All I said was your IQ isn't as high as mine. It's not even totally your fault. You can't help
He would
you were
say
born
something
a
like
girl.
this.
Oh, well, when you say it like that, it makes it better.
It's not my opinion. Just research the intelligence data found online, which shows geniuses are mostly male, despite women being the majority of the population.
Yeah, you throw your money away on anime girls and bitches stepping on you. Real fucking genius here.
Perhaps it is just time I show you with empirical data. Care to put your phone up for a puzzle round?
Well, it's not like I can use it to call the police on you.
Why would you call the police on me?
I was reading some male statistics, and men who play video games make up the majority of pedophiles despite being the minority of the population.
Once you brought gamers into this, it's on!
Thank you, Jeffrey, for defending us gamers. Okay, alright. What the fuck? Okay. No, I know how to do this. Okay. Can I bring it? I can't bring any light blues up, can I?
Are anime girls watching?
I can do this.
Good job.
All thanks to video game. Advantage Jeffrey.
I was gonna fucking get a 5
Puzzle
there.
solved.
That should have been a 5 though. They actually scammed me on a 5. That the yellow on the left should have been a 5. Okay, we beat his ass. It doesn't matter. Would Emily's POV get an insane speed boost? That'd be fun. I feel like that's probably it. I imagine if I were to design this game, that... Because I'm looking at the achievements. There's Jekka, Nicole, Ari, and then Emily's campaign. I imagine Emily's campaign is like...
you on a game like this.
I didn't even think you had a cell phone.
Just recently,
Okay,
I
we're
had
not
to
playing
pick
all the
one
same
up.
people.
Now that I'm dating again, the marketplace is full of beautiful young women more tech-savvy than your literal whore mother.
Why do you have to say things like that?
I know you hate when I talk about splurging your future inheritance, but I was frugal with this phone. So frugal I needed a better one, so clicked an ad offering a free iPhone.
Yeah, maybe if
So
you bought me
everyone
one, I
wants the
wouldn't be
free
dealing with
iPhone.
this.
Nonsense. A puzzle challenge builds character. Maybe something like this could do your mind some good.
What are you even saying?
I'm saying, in your world of cosmetics and socializing, it may have turned your mind to mush. You don't seem too bright these days.
Dad, what the fuck?
Oh, if you're so smart, then you won't have any problem beating me in this simple puzzle.
Are you sure you can handle this? It kind of requires reaction time.
Reaction time? That's such a scientific phrase. If only you had used those on your homework.
I'm not stupid, Dad.
Well, you are related to your mother.
Okay, shut the fuck up. I'm gonna win this whole thing now.
Well, if you can just make it fast. Macaroni Grill has a special tonight.
Okay. Okay, Dad. Thank you, Jekka's dad. I can get a blue there somehow. I don't know how yet, but I can. I cannot. I cannot get a blue there. I can get a blue there. That's a 5. That is a 4. Which puts me... I can do this to get another 5. Right. If we just speedrun this game, we can maybe beat the whole campaign in 2 hours. We could do that.
Let's have a talk.
I might be dying. I might be dying. I actually don't know where anything is anymore. Okay. I was actually about to lose. I was about to lose. I didn't, but I was about to. Did you not want a free iPhone as a kid? Yeah, but like I knew very early on that the ads would were scam
did your phone get
ads
hacked
because I was
too?
like there's no way. I don't know why. I always thought like whenever I saw those free phone ads, I always thought like there's no way that they would give it to me. Like for some reason I didn't think the ads were fake yet. Like right the first few times you see it, right? I didn't think they were fake. I just thought like it probably expired or they'd give it to someone else, or maybe they wouldn't ship it to me because of my geolocation or any other reason. In my head, I just thought like it couldn't be me. Like if there was a good thing, I was like, there's no way it could happen to me. I didn't think initially that it was because it was a scam. I just thought like that wouldn't happen to me. So no, I'm not clicking on that. Didn't know that there were iPhones almost 60 years ago. It was like a Telegraph or it was like a, what was it? What was the phone in like the 60s? What? Telegraph. That's like a newspaper. That's a newspaper. What did I mean by that? Did I mean phonograph? I think I meant phonograph. Yeah. It was a phonograph I saw in the newspaper, okay? Anyways.
Why did it have to be puzzles?
Yeah, it should have been Hillary Duff trivia.
Like, I know jack shit about Hillary Duff. It's really hard to focus on any of this, you know? I'm like 5 Adderalls in.
Before noon? That's a new record.
I've never been presented with so much busy work in one place. Is that all video games are?
Well, it's not busy work if you're having fun. So yeah, basically.
Totally worth it though for that phone. There's guys paying like $500 for one because they're all sold out.
Okay. So we're all trying to win an iPhone, right? That makes more sense to me. It doesn't. It took a while to get there, and there's been like clashing, like motivations and intentions. But if the motivation is something simple, like they all want to win an iPhone, then even if that's a little simplistic, it would still suffice, I imagine, as like a sufficient motivator, as opposed to the weird nebulous state it was in like moments ago when really nobody knew why everybody was playing this game.
You know the prize is more than just the phone, right? That's just what the ad virus said.
Yeah, but do you know how much Xanax you could buy with $500?
You're still capping it at just $500.
Which is a lot of money, right?
So, let's play.
Before we do, you want to buy a ring?
What, am I getting married?
No, for like fashion or whatever.
You're trying to sell me used jewelry to buy drugs. This is very homeless right now.
Alright, fine, let's play. But I'm gonna be competitive.
I don't doubt that.
Okay, hold on, I gotta take another Adderall.
Adderall break. I can't fucking get it to align. I don't know why. Okay, I'm trying to do that so I can do that, so I can put the blue, light blue there. But I wasn't thinking behind that. I don't know why I wanted to do that. I'm gonna be real with you, I have no idea why I wanted to do that. That gives us that chain. Which I guess combos. Which leads me to believe you want to stack combos all at once rather than try to get them individually. Or like not individually, but like... Yeah, you want to stack them. Can I do something about... No, I really cannot. Shame.
Sweet.
That may have done it. She is like really frantically moving her thing around, which I find interesting. I'm like watching her cursor instead of playing my game. You can do that because you're not focusing on the game. You're gonna have to tell me what the details are. Because I can't, I have to focus on the game. I can't watch the other side. You guys are gonna have to tell me what the characterization is on each like player's gameplay screen, because I'm not gonna be able to look at that. I'm only gonna be able to look at my own screen. Lurking currently at work. All right, have fun or not. I don't know. Have a productive day, Tyler.
Hello, citizen. Are we respecting the laws of puzzling?
Oh yeah, totally, officer. Wait, what?
Now that the Showdown's taken over the city, they've issued temporary sanctions on what you can and can't do.
Yeah, like what?
Just like how there's a speeding limit, we had to institute a chaining limit.
A chaining limit?
That's right. Chains of 3x or higher are officially banned.
But isn't that like a major way of winning at the game?
Are you questioning an officer of the law?
No, I'm just trying to make sense of it.
Why don't you make sure those chains stay to a minimum?
Okay, no problem.
So would you like to play a friendly round?
I was actually just about to go to City Hall and see what other puzzle laws there are.
No, you can't!
Why not?
'Cause going to City Hall's illegal too now!
Since when?
Just this morning, actually!
Yeah, I'm not so sure about these puzzle laws.
Listen, you fucking bitch, this puzzle prize is mine!
Wow, literally making up fake laws for an unfair advantage.
After one showdown with me, it'll become very clear. I am the law!
Okay, officer, let's do it. Should do combo chains with the cop. What would happen if you did like a 3x? Would they...
You know how fast you're going?
We'll see. Or not. I don't really do
doesn't
combos.
pay. Been drinking tonight?
I like his lines. I don't know if that counts for anything, but I like his lines.
Did I get money? Are you on Adderall?
That was a ×3. Okay, that wasn't illegal. Anything above that would have been illegal, though.
Follow the law. That's illegal, you know. Step out of the car.
Oh, thanks.
I'm not trying to avoid like times threes. I'm just not doing very well.
Look at this breakable car. You're going downtown.
Shit, am I losing? I might be losing.
Love that.
I'm fine, actually.
Thought about stealing something? Pull over now! Shots fired!
Why is he the only? Why is the cop the only character with good lines in this
Step
game?
out of the car.
What the hell? Okay, okay. I might be dead. We're gonna do that. That's huge. That's huge. That's huge for us.
You know why I pulled you over?
Oh, fuck. I was getting a combo. Fuck, okay. What are we doing? Okay, what is Weekend at Kelly's? New game continue. What does that mean? Play Kelly's line clearing campaign. Why is Kelly's one separate? What is it? What's different about it? Fuck it, let's do it.
Hey, you. I've seen you around before. We don't know each other too well, but I was looking for someone to hang with me this weekend. I know this is super awkward, but do you want to come over? Sorry, I'm kind of bad at making friends. There's girls I've never even said hi to, but I know every single Facebook photo they uploaded for the last 2 years. Now that I think about it, there's probably like 400 guys who do that with my Facebook. And probably only like 8 of them speak English. Sorry, tangent. Anyway, yeah, come over. You know, people think I'm boring because my parents have money, but you'd be surprised how crazy shit gets. How crazy? Bitch, come to my party and find out. Oh my god, you actually showed up! Not that I'm
Who am
surprised
I?
you would show up. I'm not dumb. I just drank half a Bud Light, so I'm like absolutely shit-faced, you know? But the party's going pretty good. Only like 8 girls have been sexually assaulted so far, which is a record low for my parties. Oh, and 2
Fantastic.
guys, but I don't really care when it happens to guys.
Sure.
But yeah, we were actually about to play a game. And don't worry, it's not as complicated as Chutes and Ladders. You just gotta solve all the blocks until they're under the clear line. And then you win. I don't know what you win, but just hang out for a while. And don't worry, you won't get sexually assaulted while playing this, I think.
What is this? What am I? This is an offshoot of the game we've been playing just now.
Thanks for playing.
Is this a high score mode? What is this?
Oh, sweet.
What am I looking at? Okay. We can get the yellows together here. I'm actually just matching 3. That's all I'm doing. I'm just matching 3. I've cleared the stage.
Damn, I didn't know you were a prodigy. Don't stop now. Keep it going.
Why is this taking place at a party? What happens if I click ready? It just goes into state. Okay. Okay. What am I doing? What is this? What am I playing? Like, what is... It's... Okay. Okay. I tried to look at Kyler's gameplay earlier, and I don't think he even made a single connection. That makes sense. That checks out for the Kyler thing. This feels like a cynical cash grab. I don't know what this is. Is it a cash grab? Okay, look, I'm not even gonna hang out in the menu to talk about this game because I think I want my gameplay to... Oh, okay. It said, for a second, my playtime said 2.1 hours, and I freaked out. I was like, oh my god, I played this for 2 hours? No, it's 93 minutes. I played this for 93 minutes. Like Jack has said, video games are time wasters. No, you're not understanding this, I think. Okay. Okay. 93 minutes in. Okay, no, hold on. I'll bring you back here. I need to talk about this. I need to talk about this because I don't know how to express my thoughts. Are you going to return it? I don't know. Probably, actually. I really could do with it like a $20. I'm so sad the first two games are so much better now. None of the dialogue's even funny. You know what is the most puzzling question in all of the Class of 09 fandom that I don't think a single person's ever been able to ask or even answer? And correct me if I'm wrong, because I've not watched everything to do with Class of 09 out there. I've only clicked on some things. The question is this: why are the first two games good? Like, why did we like them? And why is the third one so bad? And why is this one so awful? Like, how can these be part of the same series? Because usually what happens is something gets better if the formula is figured out, or it stays the same, or it tries to go into a new direction, but it, like, you know, doesn't work out. This is a case where it's not trying to go in a new direction. It's not making any bold risks. It's not taking any more bold risks than the first or second game did. It's actually trying to be just as good, and it's failing. And I don't understand why. Now, this is weird. This Class of 09 Puzzle Showdown is weird to me, because part of me, initially at least, believed that the creator, SVN3, probably wanted this to be a good game. I think he wanted earnestly for this to be a game people would play and enjoy. And so he wanted a gameplay like formula to it, to add to it, and then to prop up the Class of 09 characters on it so that people would play it. I think the hope was you liked Class of 09, so check out this puzzle game where, initially you're playing because you just liked the 09 characters, you missed them, you want to see the interactions again, you want to see the edgy jokes, whatever, but then you're gonna get really hooked on this puzzle game, and then this is gonna be the kind of long-standing, long-running thing. And my question is, like, if this is a cash grab, which it seems to me like it is, what made the creator think it would be a good idea? Like, why is this a good idea for a cash grab? Why does this exist? Why does this game exist? Who is playing this game? Who's enjoying this game? Are they avid fans of 09? And are they really fans of 09? Or are they people who maybe played the games or watched people play the games only briefly and thought, the edgy humor is kind of funny, and that was it? And are they the same people that enjoyed the third game? Did people enjoy the third game at all? Let me look at the reviews for, like, the third game. Class of 09, the flip side. Recent reviews are mostly positive. The English reviews are mixed. Interesting. The first positive review I've seen is someone saying this is not a foot fetish game. That's not my issue with the game. My issue with it is not, oh, it's the foot fetish game. Although that is really weird. That is not my issue with it. Because it could have been an interesting plotline mirroring something that happened in the first 2 games. It wasn't. That was not my issue with it. I need to do a whole retrospective on this. This is like... I feel compelled to talk about this because it's something I think that's not been quite adequately expressed from me. Now, someone else might have, but I have yet to hear someone explain how they feel about this game and why it's such like a... Why don't I like this? Okay. There are multiple reasons. Let's start with Puzzle Showdown. Let's talk about Puzzle Showdown. Okay. I've played about an hour and a half of it. Okay. And I've tried to like it. I've beaten the Nicole campaign. I've started the other campaign. I've given the gameplay an earnest go. I'm not terrible. Okay. I've beaten the campaign fairly easily. Yes, it was on easy mode, but I think I've got a good grasp of the way the game works. At least like, at least I've got the basics. Now, the gameplay is unsatisfying to me. Personally, I don't care for it. Personally, it feels like a mobile match 3 game, but like, just it's not worse than a match 3 than the average like match 3 game. But it's not very much better. There is a lot of room for skill expression, maybe, and the core gameplay loop itself is not actually the issue. It's that this isn't a... Why is this a class of 09? Like, what makes this class of 09? The story is, okay, they all have... Their phones have all been overtaken because they all clicked on the same iPhone ad that's like, we're gonna play this... You have to play this puzzle game now to win the free iPhone. And, most of the people fall for it because they're stupid. That's kind of like in the fictional world of 09, the characters are not known for their intelligence and for their foresight and their ability to make smart decisions, right? That's believable. I think it's believable that if something like this were to happen, if they all clicked on an iPhone ad and wanted to win the iPhone by being a puzzle game, they would try their best at playing the puzzle game. That to me is believable. As in like you see what I mean? The step 2 and the step 3 are believable. What I find difficult to understand and wrap my head around is the premise of the game. Why does there need to be a puzzle that unites everyone and brings them together? Because it doesn't lend itself to any interesting interactions. It feels like they're worse interactions than in the first 2 games. It feels like that the character there's little time for character development, and although I've played an hour and a half, we probably got at most 5 to 10 minutes of meaningful conversation, which is kind of what drives the game. What made it so compelling in the first place was because the visual novel format and how it allowed the characters to essentially talk to each other. Like it's, it was less of a game and more of it's more akin to a I don't know, a YouTube series, right? Like a YouTube web series that people are hooked on. That was the appeal of 09 more than like a video game. Like, not that you don't have to have played the video game, frankly, to be a fan of Class of 09. You could have watched someone else play the game. You could have watched me play it on my channel. You could have watched me play the video game and enjoyed the visual novel element of it. Because that's not what people wanted. People didn't like this game because they were like, I got to click this button and it decides where the character goes. It's like, that's not why people like it. People like it because it's funny. People liked it because it was initially very humorous. It depicted, and it was so different. It was such a huge subversion from in the genre, right? Where normally it's like high school anime girls hanging out, and it's romance, and it's like, it's cheesy, and it's like the typical anime thing. But this is a subversion because it's so crass and it's so like vile and it's so gross, but it's so and the humor is edgy, and it is like unabashedly misandrist in how it depicts how the men are misogynists. But yet in that depiction, what's so compelling is it's it captures the vibe, but not the real experience, maybe I should say, that women go through. That a lot of male figures in their lives are horrible people. And it satirizes it, or at least like it flanderizes it. I don't know if that's the word exactly I want to use here, but it dramatizes it to a degree that makes it so outlandishly ridiculous that it's funny, right? But ultimately, it like the success of the first game, to me at least, and how I enjoyed it, relied very much on the strength of the character writing and the character acting. Like the characters were written pretty well, and the voice actors did their absolute best. It was hilarious to hear. It's hilarious to hear them. It still kind of is to some extent to hear the performance of Kaylee Mills, and I forget the other voice actor. I'm so sorry. Portray their, characters. I liked watching them talk. That was what made it funny. I didn't want to play I don't want to play a puzzle game. I just want to listen to them talk. Me beating a fourth of the campaign, like 25% of the game's main campaign, I was rewarded by a literal 4-second cutscene where Nicole looks at her phone and goes, "Okay, now what?" Which is, it's in character, but it's not interesting. Because just because something's in character doesn't mean it's good. And sometimes shit is not even in character. And by sometimes I mean like half the time, actually. Shit is not even in character. People are not even in character. And I'm not even gonna spend that much time complaining about that, because I don't even think at this point I think it's that's a lost cause. I'm not even gonna express this. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to critique, or at least I'm trying to point to this, like the foundational block, so to speak, now that we're in puzzle game terms, for this game. Like, what's the goal? Does he want to appease, who does he want to appease? The people who were still fans of, like, 09? Because I don't think anyone who was, why would anyone who's a fan of the class of 09 games want this puzzle game? Why would they want this puzzle game? Okay, well, they don't, but this is maybe a way to get them hooked into the puzzle game, and so a small minority of them will play it for longer, and they'll enjoy the puzzle aspect, and they'll... So, like, what does this do for the franchise? Like, what does this do for the fact that, like, you want to do you have a Patreon, and you want to do this anime, and you want to do these episodes with the characters? Like, you want to make this a long-running thing, and yet you're doing a last resort cash grab move. I just realized the video behind me is animated. Like, you're doing... This is so confusing. I've been monologuing. I haven't really read your guys' comments. Did he have a helper that was actually making the magic? For example, George Lucas' movies sucked when there weren't writers to fix everything. The speculation is yes, but the official answer is no. And there's nothing concrete beyond just rumors that he had like a ghostwriter and stuff. I can't, while I want to believe that, I don't think it's true. Or at least, like, we don't have evidence for it being true. But the ones calling it a scam play anyways? I mean, that's me. I played it because I was like, I'm going to stream this game. Somebody asked me to stream it. I'm going to stream it. But even then, I'm like, I actually cannot take... an hour, probably 15 minutes in, I was already like, I don't like this game at all, and I want to leave it. But I wanted to... A part of me was like, I should stick it to the end so I can provide this gameplay commentary that's helpful for people, and so they can understand, why I don't like it or why the game's bad. But I realized, like, I've already done that for the third game. I don't need to explain myself again. Not especially when it's riddled with tedious gameplay. Like, it's tedious. It doesn't feel rewarding. It's not satisfying. It has nothing to do with why I like Class of 09. It's trying to, like, it's like this. You know what this should have been if it were a franchise move at all? Was maybe they should have collaborated with a puzzle game and had like a a campaign or like a thing in a different puzzle game that featured Jekka Nicole and then like maybe just a little bit of writing that's more like fleshed out. And then it's like, oh, by the way, here's more Class of 09 content, even though it's like in a spin-off, or not spin-off, even though it's in like a different game from somebody else. Because I think the dev who made the visual novel making this game has not been able to translate what made the first two games good into this game at all. I don't know why that is at the moment. I'm working it out in my head as we speak. It's because the first, Barrel says, it's because the first two games said everything that was interesting in the first two games. It's kind of like season 1 of True Detective. The first entry left a strong impression. The following entry seems subpar. It's not subpar. It's awful. See, season 1, like game 1 and game 2, like 09 and 09 re-up were very, very good. I would say re-up is not as good as the original, but like it's still like it's still very good, and it's still like I would even I still would at least recognize it as a sequel. I do not recognize, genuinely, I don't recognize the third game as a real game. I really just like obviously I understand like intellectually that it is part of the main canon of games made by the creator, but blah 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 blah. But to me, it's like it doesn't really even exist in that space. You know what I mean? You know when you watch a movie and there's a sequel and you're like, oh, it's not very good. But at least you're still like, oh, that was the sequel. That wasn't very good. In my head, I still have two games. It's 09 and 09 re-up. And I don't have Flipside. Flipside is not a real game to me. And so this comes out and it's like, the wistful part of me was like, maybe he learned from how awful the third game was and can actually go back to the charms of the first two. Nope. It wasn't even as good. And generally, the idea is that things could be better, right? It doesn't need to be, Barrels follows up with, but writing for overarching plot points has been his weakest point. To explain a bit why SBN3 is bad at writing sequels, he hasn't written anything original. He just piggied off of other people's work. His voice acting, direction, and joke writing was new for parody dubs. I mean, that's fine, but like, his voice direction here is okay. I think the characters deliver the lines like believably, and I think the direction is okay. It is good. I would say it's good. I wouldn't say it's okay. I would say it's good, actually. It's really good. It's its strongest points, really. But the joke writing is not good anymore. The joke writing is ass, and I don't know why it's ass. Like, is it the thing where like your beloved artist accidentally watches one too many Joe Rogan podcasts and they've lost all sense of humor? Like, what's going on? The creator claims on Twitter and TikTok allegedly that he makes his games out of spite. Like, the first one was to make fun of dating sim enjoyers, and the third one is to make fun of people that really like Jekka and Nicole and people who want gay fan service. I believe I've heard that before. My question is, how do you make something so good in the first game if that was your goal, was to just spite people who didn't like visual novels or like dating sims? I mean, I understand the dating sim spite, because I too am not a big fan of dating sims personally. I'm not a big fan of them. So for the game to present itself like a typical visual novel where it's a romance, because it's like, wow, look at these anime characters in high school. But it's actually, it makes fun of that, right? It's like, you're a nerd, loser, blah, blah, blah. You are literally Jeffrey, haha, that's funny. And it could have just been that, but it wasn't just that. The first game wasn't just that. It was that. It was contained within it a mocking of the visual novel, like, a dating sim enjoyer. But within that, there was also, like, just genuinely fantastic writing that stood in its own. You know, like, it was parody, but it was also something beyond that. The same way that maybe, I don't know. For example, when I think of parody, I always think of like Dragon Ball Z Abridged. I don't know if any of you were around for that. I guess I'm showing that I'm 60 years old. Yes. No, but like Dragon Ball Z Abridged, I think the first few episodes started off as like gags. It was just like making fun of the existing franchise of Dragon Ball and just like, you know, making jokes based on what was absurd or ridiculous in the original series. But then it later evolved to kind of stand on its 2 feet, because I think the writers realized you can't just make jokes and gags at the original thing forever if you want it to go for longer. It needs to be its own thing. And they learned, and then they got better. And then the writing became really, really good, even though it was still really funny. Like, it was still really funny, but the jokes were more, not sophisticated, but they were like, the humor was, I guess, a little bit more well thought out, maybe is a way to put it. I wouldn't say it's clever humor. I would say it's like, it's humor that it's humorous comedic writing rather than just one-off gags. And you could see that progression, right? What's confusing to me about 09 is it feels like it's going backwards. Like, it started off as this thing that was incredible because it wasn't just a parody. It also stood on its 2 feet as, well, to me, I read it as commentary. The second game comes out and I'm like, it's pretty much the same. I would say some of the overarching plot like points and the story beats might have been a little messy, but overall it was still resonant, and it still kind of said the things it wanted to say in a way that was humorous and enjoyable and funny. Then there was this huge complete disconnect with the third game, and now subsequently the fourth, where it seems like the person who wrote it doesn't know what made the first 2 games good. So if you're saying the third if you're saying the creator allegedly made the third game to spite like Jack Hole shippers or whatever, like that's their like ship name, right? I'm not really that involved in that, so like I don't know, but it could have been that. It could have still been that and been a good game. It could have been like a maybe they try dating and then it's like it goes horribly wrong and they actually hate each other, or like maybe they just never acknowledge each other, or maybe they date other characters, other people, like probably not other men, because I find it difficult to bring the series into that direction after its depiction of all the men in the first 2 games. But like you could have had them date other women, or maybe like just any other, there's any number of ways to be anti Jack Hole but also not make the whole thing a burning dumpster fire, you know? Like, so what the fuck? What the fuck happened to it? I too enjoyed Dragon Ball 60 years ago. It was 60 years ago, wasn't it? When was Dragon Ball actually? I don't remember. When was Dragon Ball? 1986. That's 40 years ago. Close enough. Anyways. Since the game is irritating and it hates the player for caring, just watch the cutscene CGs after getting a refund. I don't know if I want to do that. I don't think I want any more Class of 09, especially when it's from this guy. Like, I think I would want more Class of 09 if it were written by, like, the ghostwriter for the first 2 games. I don't know. Actually, I don't think I want any more Class of 09. My stream title kind of alludes to this idea I've been cooking in my head. And it's the idea that I think something like Class of 09 should die. And what I mean is it shouldn't be this. Even if the writer were good, and he's not, this shit was awful. But even if it was pretty good, it's done everything that it could have done in the first 2 games, and that's where it should end, and I'm happy with it ending there. I'm happy with there not being any more. And of course, as a game developer / writer / whatever, creative, you're going to be sirened by the allure of wanting to make more things, so people keep talking about your thing, your project, right? So I get that as a creator, why one would make a Class of 09 cash grab like garbage puzzle game. To me, that checks out. I can see why it was created. Almost. I can see why it exists in the stance of why it was created. What I don't see is why anyone would play this. And I don't mean like I don't mean like I don't see why some people would play this. I don't see why anyone would enjoy this. anyone who liked the first two isn't going to like the third one. And if they do, it's because they didn't understand the first one. And if that's the case, what's left? If that's the case, then what's left? Who's playing this game? Who's playing Class of 09 Puzzle Showdown? It's people who liked that there were two anime girls that make edgy jokes sometimes and say fuck a lot, like, and do drugs and get into crime. Is like, that's the, but they didn't really do that in this game. Like, it doesn't really, nothing happens in this game, like, story wise. They're all, what are the characters doing? They're just playing the puzzle game. You're playing the puzzle game as the player, sure, but you're playing it because you want to see the story. Okay, what's happening in the story? In the story, the characters are playing the fucking puzzle game that you're playing. Why? Why? So then it's like, you would enjoy this game if you liked puzzle games. But if you like puzzle games, what are the odds that you're also like a big Class of 09 fan? And if you're a big Class of 09 fan, you can't just be a big 09 fan. You have to be a media illiterate Class of 09 fan who didn't actually like the first two games because they were good. You liked them because the characters said edgy jokes. They made edgy jokes. And the voice acting was bomb, and it was. The voice acting was great. But that's all you liked about it. And that's carried you all the way to this $20 game? This $20 match 3 fucking Candy Crush look-at-ass game? Like, what? Is the story worth more than an iPhone? The story is worth fucking nothing. The story is negative value because the time it took for you to experience the story was time you could have spent watching pirated anime, which would be free. Or like a pirated TV show, which would be free. Or like you could, I don't know, go to a cinema and watch like a film. You could be doing anything. Jesus, I'm sorry. I'm like... We saw how he diminished Ari's character to the gay one in the third game and in this one, so I wouldn't trust a story that focused on any romantic relationship Jack Cole might have. I mean, like, it could have been about how it wouldn't work. And that would have been... Well, okay, May, you're talking with hindsight. I'm talking without hindsight. I'm saying back then, before the third game was created and we realized how shitty of a writer the guy actually is. Which is weird. How did he do the first two games? The first two games are really good. You can't have accidentally written Class of 09 to, like, that makes no sense to me. You can't accidentally write this. There must have been a modicum of intention for it to have been that good. So where did that go for this game? the game, like the first game almost recognized that it is a visual novel and played to the tropes initially just to subvert them for fun, but later on took advantage of it, and rather than write it like a video game, focused more on what made it compelling, which is the fact that the characters are talking to each other and the dialogue is funny and it's compelling, and like the references are interesting, and the cultural, like, the cultural placement of it was uniquely allowed the game a unique situation among other games. Not just in that genre, but like in general. It had its own unique like style and context and flair and humor and all those things going for it that have just not been utilized at all to any value at all whatsoever since the third game. And what confuses me is how anyone on Earth could still enjoy this game. How can you still enjoy this game seeing what has happened to it? The franchise, I mean. Whatever that may be. How can you enjoy Class of 09 Puzzle Showdown earnestly? The only reason, if you are not completely media illiterate and you are still enjoying it or at least playing it, is because you are looking for... and I think I'm talking to you. Okay? You are the person I'm talking to. Not the person who's completely media illiterate and playing this game because they're like, oh, it's just Clash of 09 on it, I'm going to play it, like, and because the characters are edgy and they say funny jokes. No, I'm not assuming that's you. I'm not gonna put that evil on you, okay? I'm assuming you are playing this game or looking to play this game, or you're watching me play this game because you deep down you want more Class of 09 content because you really like the first two, and the third one sucks ass, okay? And you just wanted some, like, a palate cleanser, or at least like something to bring you back to when it was good. And like, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but I just don't think it's going to ever appear, like, ever. I actually just don't think the game will ever be good. And that comes to something I should have said 2 hours ago when I started the stream. Unfortunately, I'm saying it now, and it's too late because most people would have probably clicked off because this gameplay is so ass. This game is so ass that nobody would have been interested. But I would like to mourn this game. I would like to mourn the death of Class of 09. It's gone. It's dead. It had a good run. It's gone now. Stop trying to bring it back. Stop trying to give it a stop giving it a chance. Stop giving it chances. Stop trying to cling on to something that died a long time ago. It did. It's dead now. Let go. Let it go. Okay? Let Class of 09 go. Just let it die. Pick up a new game. Pick up a new visual novel. Pick up a new anything. A new TV series, a movie. Watch Mean Girls. I don't know. Do something. Anything that's not just trying to recapture what you liked about the game anymore, because it's not there. This is like, you know what this is like? This is like in The Walking Dead when like your like friend turns into a zombie and you're thinking like, oh my god, this is still my friend. There's somewhere in there. No, and I'm here to blow the brains out of that zombie with like a gun. Okay, I'm the one doing that. I'm the one executing your freshly turned friend, and you're gonna look at me in horror and shock, and you're gonna hate me. You're gonna go, Charis Euphranor, what the fuck? That was my best friend you killed, you murderer. And I'm gonna tell you, no, I'm sorry. I didn't kill this person. They were already dead. You just couldn't accept the fact that they were dead. And I'm here to try to help you with that, okay? You need to accept that Class of 09 is dead. Your friend is never coming back. Enjoy the memories you had with them and make more newer memories somewhere else, because you're never going to find any here anymore. Everywhere you look for Class of 09 post the second game, post 3-up, is just going to be the corpse of it. Okay? I guess that's what I wanted to say with the title. That's what I wanted to say. I kind of knew that this would be my opinion of the game. I'm going to be real with you, but I wanted to give it a chance, and I gave it that chance sufficiently. These are my thoughts. Sometimes I can still hear their voice. The puzzle game itself was such a lazy, repetitive slop. Even if someone likes puzzle games, they'd rather just play anything with more elements but the OG game in the background. Yeah. Or like just play something with a different flavor of text, like, I don't know, Pokemon or something, which is more appealing to the target demographic, which is older people who are just not very, game or tech savvy, who have a lot of free time on their hands, or children. Those are the two target audiences for puzzle games like this, like match games like this. Hence why the only other comparable thing is like Pokemon Puzzle League. Pokemon is a kid's game. I'm not saying you have to be a child to enjoy it. I'm just saying it's aimed towards children in that sense. And again, no, I'm not insulting like puzzle game fans or Pokemon fans. I am currently Ultra Ball rank 2 on Pokemon Champions. So like I'm not insulting you. I'm in this shit too. I'm playing Pokemon. But it's a game for children. I'm a grown ass 60-year-old man, okay, and I'm still playing Pokemon, and that's okay. That's fine. But you just have to accept that that's what that is, right? In the same way that you have to accept that Class of 09 is dead. Class of 09 is dead. Ugh. Unironically, I have like 120 hours in the second Honey Pop game because I spent so much time just doing the endless mode puzzles. The puzzles in this game are so half-assed. Like, this feels like a cash grab. So what's interesting is like you bring up Honey Pop, and I know nothing about the second game. I remember watching gameplay of the first game, not because of the adult content in it, which I feel the need to disclose, although you probably kind of got that from me, but but like I actually like got into it because you know this, Hannah, but I'm going to tell this again on stream, right? Because I've talked about this on stream several times, but I got into the first, okay, got into is like, it's perhaps being a bit generous, but like I recognize, and I do perhaps secretly like the first Honey Pop game because the dialogue is incredibly fun. Like the dialogue is actually so funny. And I only was exposed to it because one of the Let's Play channels I used to watch, called Nate and Dookie, played the game. So I was like, what the hell is that? Is that like a... Why are they playing like... Why are they playing a porn game? What the hell? And I clicked onto it and watched it. I was like, this is hilarious, actually. Why is this so funny? And then apparently the gameplay is really good. I don't know. But like apparently the gameplay is really good too. It certainly can be. So maybe SBN3 looked at Honey Pop and was like, oh, I can do Honey Pop. I could do Honey Pop. I can make a puzzle game, slap it onto my IP, have them crack funny jokes around like it's a day. But then it doesn't play like Honey Pop, right? Because Honey Pop plays very differently. It's a dating sim, and then you go on the dates, and the success of the dates are determined by the puzzle game. So they don't acknowledge the puzzle game ever in Honey Pop, I believe. They never acknowledge the fact that there is a puzzle game. 4 in the orange, indeed. They never acknowledged the 4 in the orange. They never acknowledged any of the mechanics of the game. They never acknowledged that you just poof items out of nowhere and gift them items to, like, you know, raise their affinity or whatever so you can fuck them. I think that's the idea, right? It's been a while. It's been a while, okay? Like... So even like a porn game was done. I say even like it's like there's something like it's a bit more lowbrow. That's something I've yet to tease out of my own psyche. I don't know why that's the case, but you can hold me to that in like 10 years if this resurfaces for any reason. You can hold me to that. That's fine. But it can be like good. The issue is like the puzzle element sucks is one, but 2, it's also being acknowledged painfully by every character in the Class of 09 story. I wish this were just more Class of 09 content, but the way you advanced in the content was through this puzzle game. But then you'd have to, I guess, find a way to implement it into the rhythm of the story being told. The way it worked for Honey Pop was like it was a big date, right? So I guess that's the way it worked. So maybe it could be like a big event. Maybe it would be a Class of 09 Class of 09 work experience. There you go. Class, here's a new, let me just cook up what SBN3 should have done. Kyu says, seduce me with your sexy puzzle skills, but that's about it. Yeah, but she's like the fourth wall breaking fairy, so it doesn't count. So I don't think that counts. I don't think that counts. Class of, here's my game, okay? Everyone, are you ready? Just like how after Flipside, I told you what I would have done to change it to make it better. I'm going to tell you what I would have done to Puzzle Showdown to change it to actually make it better. It's called, the game's called Class of 09 Work Week, or Work Experience. Okay, that's what it's called. And the premise is, they're in high school, right? The premise is they're all on work experience. And they're all doing different things in the workplace, and then you can encounter this, so you can have new characters come in from these work environments, and it could be like you have a cast of characters, have them all go through different scenarios. Like one could be in an office job, one could be working at a design workshop, one could be working at a factory, one could be working like in any number of places. One could be volunteering, one could be maybe even teaching in a different, like in a different, not a high school, but like a middle school maybe. You could, a myriad of different scenarios and contexts for new characters to come in to interact with the old characters who are going to do that work experience. Okay, are you ready? And now,
I take it the rest of the game was pretty much the same as the beginning? Yeah, actually, no, it was worse, because it was exactly the same and nothing changed at all, which defies the progression you would expect from a video game. So Tyler, the rest of the game was actually worse than the beginning because there was nothing separating it from the beginning. So then they can be in these different work environment contexts, okay? Interact with these new people, and the men could also be creepy, weirdo, assholes, whatever. They could totally be, but there could be new characters. And the old characters can come back as cameos and stuff. The old students can
feature in different POVs. So you expand on what Flipside does, which is essentially, oh, this is Jekka's side of the story. You can go, oh, here's Emily's side of the story. Here's Ari's side of the story. Here's what they're all doing for their work experience. And then the puzzle game or whatever the gameplay is can come in their work experience thing, their workplace thing. They have to go to work and they have to do stuff at work, which is maybe tedious or boring, but they have to get through it, right? In order to unlock the dialogue for more story to happen. So you can space the game out with this gameplay. Perhaps it's a puzzle game, perhaps it's something like a match 3 game. It could be anything, really. By having it be within those chunks of work time, this is them working. So you are working, in air quotes, by playing the puzzle game, and the characters are working by just kind of, they're on the grind. And then once they clock out, they clock out. You clock out of the video game, and you're back into the visual novel, the story. The characters can then interact with the other characters. They can, you know, talk to their old classmates through the phone, or like they can meet up and hang out and talk and complain about work and shit. And then you can still have those like inter-branching like timelines where all maybe like 6 characters or whatever are at work experience, but they're all like hanging out after school. Maybe not all of them, like individually, several of them are coming together to hang out, and they're exchanging experiences. They're just talking about how shitty the day is. And that would breathe fresh air, new life into this franchise that, you know, without undoing what it's done previously and adding to it. Because you have it's the same cast of characters that you liked, but they're in new situations, new environments, with new other characters to interact with. SBN3 should hire you. Literally, like, the more I cook this, the more I'm like, oh my god, I'm a genius. They should hire me for, like, all of these games. I'm so good. Kind of a where are they now class, you think, exactly. You can do that. You can do that. Class of 09 work experience. That's the title. Or Class of 09 work week. It could like all take place within a week. And you could play from like 5 different POVs. And they could have like different branching like interactions. And you could pad out the gameplay time of the video game by putting the puzzle element in it. You could still keep the shitty match 3 puzzle that you wanted. Class of 09 summer jobs, that's good. That's good. That's so good. Class of 09 summer jobs is good. Yeah. It absolutely could be that. And that would achieve everything that SBN3 probably wanted, which is to make it a cash grab. Because now you're extending the game a lot. You're trying to extend the game's lifespan. You're trying to make it a whole franchise. You're trying to really bring out more from the characters. You're trying to pad out the gameplay time by introducing arbitrary bullshit like the puzzle match 3. Sure, put that in there, but make it integrated into the story like so. This is just an example. There are many ways you could do it. This is how I would do it. My genius. Sometimes it baffles me. Starting to think SBN3 has no idea what made the first 2 games so popular. That's what I've been saying the whole stream. That's what I've been saying the whole stream. Oh. Charis Ghost wrote the first 2 games. I don't know if I'm like a good enough like dialogue writer to get the first 2 games as good as they are. Because like I think I'm a little better at like bigger, grander plots and premises more than specific interactions and like moments that chain together into other moments. Like I'm not as good at that. Class of 09 gap year. Ooh, dude, these are amazing ideas to milk the shit out of the franchise. Because I'm not even imagining like if I were someone who made what I consider to be masterful work, right? The first 2 games, I would just like stop there. That'd be it. Okay, no. Let's imagine that we are money hungry, like we're trying to cash in on the success of this franchise monetarily, financially. Let's milk the shit out of this franchise. I would do that. Class of 09 summer jobs, Class of 09 gap year, Class of 09 like Class of 09 like college. Like I don't know. Or you could do like, you know, Class of how many years is high school? High school is like 2 years, right? So 09 is the year they graduate high school. And it's like, is it How many years of uni is it? It's like 3 or 4 years. It's like 4 years, right? Class of 13. That's the sequel. Class of 13. And you just highlight all the insane shit that happens, and then just put it into college context. I have to give it to you because there's a movie you're describing when suggesting a fix to the franchise. It's about two shifty teenagers managing a snack shack. It could be that, yeah. It's so easy if you just wanted to cash out on it. I'm not even saying the artistic integrity will be intact and whatnot, because frankly, let's be honest, you're probably going to step on some toes here. But at least it's like serviceable slop rather than this. This isn't even slop I can enjoy. This isn't slop anyone can enjoy. This is... I don't know. I don't even know what this is. I'm not even like... Because the third game, I was like offended by how bad it was. The fourth game I'm playing now, I'm like, this is just so incompetent. Because the third game felt like it was competent in that it was like Jeffrey writing fanfic was what the third game felt like to me. It was Jeffrey's fanfic. This one doesn't feel like anything. This one feels like it's lost all the identity of it. You know what this feels like? It feels like they gave the IP of Class of 09 to someone else, and someone else had to write like a Class of 09 storyline to a puzzle game. If we rearrange and add some letters to Class of 09, it spells out Charis Euphranor. So technically you own it. So now you have to make a game. I don't think I could make a game. I don't think I could make that game. But like Class of 09 Gap Year is such a fire name though. That's so good. I have a very complicated relationship with this game. You know what the worst... You know what? I've said all of these things. You know what the worst part is about this game? You're never going to guess what I'm about to say. Or you might in hindsight, but you're not going to right in the moment. If I tell you right now, if I'm priming you, I'm asking you the question. Think in your head. What do I think is the worst part about Class of 09 Puzzle Showdown? I'll give you like 10 seconds while I drink some water. I'm almost out of water. The worst part of this game is that I'm not even gonna get any views out of this. This sucks. I wasted 2 hours of my life. Style. Nope, it's not the art style, though that's bad too, because it's been modernized when it really should have been that nostalgic vintage look, which it was. No. It's the fact that this shit isn't gonna get any views. Because nobody even cares about this game anymore. Nobody even cares. You could, like, maybe you think you do. You're gonna click on it, you're gonna watch the first 10 minutes, you're gonna be like, this fucking sucks. And you're gonna click off. It's not even, like, there's not even anything to be mad about in this game. It's so poorly done that there's nothing to be mad about. It's just boring. It's just fucking boring. Like, who cares? I'm clicking out of it. There's nothing to be enraged by. Because the third game, no matter how shitty it was, the third game was so atrocious that I could squeeze content out of it. You could have watched me rant and talk about how bad the third game was. And that would have been cathartic because we all went in with a certain expectation and that was not met and it was just not good. But with this game, no one cares anymore. And anyone who did is stopped caring after 5 minutes of the gameplay. So they're not here in this stream right now. They're not part of this. They're not in this part of the stream. They've clicked off and watched something else. Maybe a retrospective on how the game is bad. Maybe I should do that so I can get their attention back. But like, this shit is not getting any views. My concurrents are low. The lowest it's ever been for Class of 09. And I just don't think anyone would give a fuck. At least you're playing Road Tempers tomorrow. At least I'm playing Road Tempers tomorrow. Oh. I guess you have to play Honey Pop on stream now and be a match 3 streamer. I can't play Honey Pop on stream. I'm not saying I'm like a say-so VTuber. I'm not I'm not like, oh, what? Adult content? Ugh, like, I've never heard of that. I know what that is. Like, I'm talking about it now, but I don't think I want to play that on stream. You know, it just feels a little awkward. Or we can see stories from forgettable characters in the first two games like Karen, Trody Kelly, and call it Class of 09 Forgotten Memories. Ooh. Again, you're cooking. That could be like, I don't know if that could be a game, but that could definitely be like DLC. Because we're trying to milk it, right? We could make a new game and then make DLC for it, and it would be like Class of 09 like Forgotten Memories. That would be like a ooh. Should we read in the Discord or you hate us? Why do you want to watch me play Honey Pop? Why you don't want to watch me play? I don't think you do. I don't think you actually want to watch me play Honey Pop. I think you find the idea of me playing Honey Pop fine, but like, I don't know. Viewers only see your reaction as you play.
No, I do though.
Oh, whatever. It's just the point is the most disappointing aspect of this game is this shit isn't gonna get me any views, which is normally like it's normally such a cheat code for me, isn't it, to just do anything Class of 09 related. People are going to watch that. No one's gonna want to watch this. It's gonna suck. Counterpoint, Honey Pop would be more rewarding than this game. I'm burying the hatchet on this game. That's why I'm doing it, okay? That's why I titled the stream this way. I had the foresight to see that this is what it would be. So I titled it like, you know, what I titled it. I'm mourning the youth. Like, it's dead. Let it die. At least you get to keep talking to girls after you finish a puzzle on Honey Pop. I'm surprised that in none of the gameplay so far today, when you've beaten the characters, like, they have nothing to say. You just move on to the next character. There's no like, oh, what am I gonna do now? Or like, oh, women are stupid. Blah. Like, there's nothing. You just like move on to the next opponent. Also, I'm not talking to girls. They're not like real people. They're like fictional characters written by somebody else, okay? So if another game comes out, you're not playing it? I don't know. I might, depending on how well this stream does. If people watch this stream, I'll play the next game. If people watch this stream, then I'm going to do a reaction to the anime episodes that have come out. And maybe as a part of that stream, I'll do like a big retrospective where I essentially just conclude the points I'm making right now. If nobody cares, then I'm not doing this because I don't care. Are you going to move to the other TikTok edgy game, something Andrew and Lele? I don't know anything about that game actually. I heard it's like, I've heard nothing about it save from you guys. And Hannah, you're saying it's really good. And like it's one of your favorite things ever. But like I've not heard anyone else talk about it ever. And I'm not playing it because it's on TikTok. God knows I'm not on TikTok. I have a TikTok account. I think it's been probably 2 years since I've used it. But it's like there, I think I'm on TikTok. I don't do anything on it. I don't scroll, I don't browse, I don't post, I don't comment, I don't react, I don't heart, I don't like, I don't do anything on there. But like I think I'm there. Personally, I love it, but people think it's edgy and shock value. Okay, well, I guess there's some overlap between this and 09 then. I don't know. I'm so disappointed that I have nothing to say about this game. Or maybe not nothing, because I've just spent 2.5 hours yapping. But like, I have nothing more to say about it. You know, what I was going to do was, I was going to like, not what I was going to do, but one of the thoughts I teased out in my head, it was like, what if this game turns out to be even worse than the third game, in that it's unironically like misogynist? Then I was like, oh, then I can do like, and then I'll cancel tomorrow's stream and I'll do like reading feminist poetry to recover from 09 Puzzle Showdown. I'll rerun that joke like another time. Maybe that'll work, right? No, I'm not doing that. There's no part of this game that justifies this at all. There's no big reaction to it to say that it's bad. There's no reaction at all. It's drivel. It sucks, but I know you'll stream it over Jazzpunk. I literally have Jazzpunk. I don't have Jazzpunk. I literally have Jazzpunk on my wish list. Right? I think I do. Do I? Yeah, I do have it on my wish list. I literally have it on my wish list, okay? I do. High Times is out now. Why do I have this on my wish list? What is High Times? It's a dialogue-heavy dating sim. Why do you guys keep making me play dating sims, man? Why do you do this to me? Why do you want me to play dating sims? I don't enjoy this at all. What the fuck? I mean, at least that one might be good. At least High Tides might be good. Oh. Bejeweled soon to recover with an actually good puzzle game. I don't want to play an actually good puzzle game. I wanted to play an actually good Class of 09 game. I never wanted to play a puzzle game. And the worst part is this wasn't even an acceptable puzzle game. This was like worse than the average puzzle game. There's nothing done on top of the core gameplay. And the core gameplay is fine, but it's not that good. You want to know what else is really, really good core gameplay? Like Marvel Snap. But I'm not playing it right now because nothing's been done around it and the card economy is kind of shit. But the core gameplay is really cool because the way Marvel Snap works, let me introduce you to the gameplay of Marvel Snap, which I still think is one of the greatest gameplay loops I've ever even like thought of. It's a great gameplay loop. It's a card battler where there are 6 rounds, and instead of taking turns, you and the opponent, you both play the turn at the same time, so there's no time where you're just waiting for the opponent to do anything. And the coolest part is, my favorite part of that game is if you are winning or you think you're winning, you can click this button on the menu at one point. You can only click it once to snap. And when you snap in the game, what you do is you are declaring that you think you can win. And you're doubling the rewards that you would get if you won. So basically when you go into a game, you're wagering cubes. It's a little bit like poker. You go in and you wager cubes is what they call it. It's the currency. But it's also your elo. It's the thing you use to rank up. Right? It's you wager your elo points. And if you think you're going to win, you can increase the amount of things you do win by. And if your opponent believes you, they'll retreat. They can leave and they'll lose less, but they fold essentially. Like it's Texas Hold'em. Like they just fold, so they lose out on some money, but they don't lose as much as if they played the hand. Now the thing is, then you can bluff with that. You can bluff a winning position, or you can subvert the winning position by pretending like, oh, I don't know if I can do it, and then make your opponent play all the way to the end to rack up the winnings or whatever. That's a fantastic gameplay loop. And for that game, I've dropped it because I didn't like the card economy, I didn't like the things around it, whatever. That had a solid gameplay loop, and that couldn't carry the game. What makes SVM3 think that this random ass shitty match 3 thing would be so good that it would carry the whole game? That's completely lacking in everything else that made it Class of 09. When it's like, okay, you can match 3 here and you can move a block one way or another and it can fall on top of another block, and then you want to chain combos, and it's not that good. It's fine. It's serviceable if there was something else with it, but there's nothing else with it. Marvel Snap Stream? I don't think that'd be really fun. I don't think people would enjoy a Marvel Snap Stream. Playing Disco Elysium to recover in the shitty Class of 09 game. It doesn't have the same ring to it. It doesn't work that way, unfortunately. Happy birthday, Charis. It was my birthday like a month ago. Hence the birthday art on the wall. Gotta be finding Chairman's Steam and gifting to him. This is why I'm not giving you guys my Steam. I don't want you guys to gift me stuff. I'm good. Because when if you give me a game, there's gonna come even if you say, and even if you genuinely didn't have the expectation of me playing it, I would feel like there's an expectation for me to play it, and I don't want that feeling, so I'm not giving you my Steam. By the way, you missed the sale on The Life and Suffering of Sir Bronte. They had to go from 20 bucks to free for a few days. I got it. I got that one. I saw it. Yep. Life and Suffering of Sir Bronte. I have that in my library. I got it when it was free. Yes. Don't send me money, okay? Don't send me money. I want money from Google, okay? You know what that means? In order for me to get money from Google, I need 1,000 subscribers. I'm currently at 898, okay? So if you're watching this far and you love my Class of 09 content and my Class of 09 daily, like, my daily Class of 09 streams, then subscribe for more. Subscribe for more daily Class of 09 streams. That's what I want. I want you to subscribe so I can get 1,000 subscribers, because maybe then I'll be happy. Please play The Life and Suffering of Sir Bronte for your favorite chat member who thinks you're entertaining and wants to watch you play it. Says Hannah, thank you for being a member for 15 months. I will consider playing The Life and Suffering of Sir Bronte. I have it in my library, so I did notice when it was on sale, or when it was being, when it was free to claim, and I claimed it. I have it. He's just in it for the money. That's exactly right. That's so true. Why isn't Hannah a mod if she's your favorite? Because she's my favorite according to her. I've never said that shit. I have literally never said this. I have never approved it, and I probably never will. I think you know that I never will. Can you say it just once? No. No, I won't. Anyways, I think I've run the course of this stream dry. I don't think there's anything more to say about Class of 09. Puzzle Showdown. I don't have anything to say about Class of 09. I'm sorry if you wanted it to be good, because you're, I guess, a little bit like me. But I'm here to tell you the bad news, or at least the news that you need to hear. That it would never be good. Give up on trying to have it be good. Just accept that it will never be good. And maybe then you can let go. And
Charis is trying doubling down on the play hard to get thing.
A new game. I'm not playing hard to get. I don't know what that means. Also, I'm gonna shorten my desk because it's kind of interfering with chat. Whatever, it's fine. Anyways, okay, go away now. I'm gonna stream tomorrow too, so we'll do another stream tomorrow. Goodbye, everyone. Look forward to Road to Empress 2 tomorrow, and then I'll be gone Friday, Saturday. So I'll come back on Sunday with Disco Elysium. I might just replace the Disco Elysium stream with a Just Chatting stream, because I feel like it's been a while since I've had Just Chatting, and I kind of want to just chat, to be honest. I don't really know if I want to play. I want to talk as well as play video games. I want to just talk, because I feel like if I play a video game stream, it's like I'm going into the video game stream. I am playing the video game now. I don't really have time to just sit down and yap, and I kind of want to just sit down and yap. The shouting is always fun, so I might. Can you save Disco Elysium for next week so I can actually make it? Well, the timing is convenient for me, so I'll think about it. I'll think about it. Goodbye, everyone. I hope that there was, like, something of value that you gained from the stream. If nothing else, maybe, like, the imagination of a spin-off game for Class of 09 that was actually good may have been enough for you. Class of 09 gap year, Class of 09 work experience. Like, doesn't that sound like a marketable concept? Why am I the person who's so against the needless extension of like franchises beyond their natural life cycle? Like, why am I coming up with better ideas than the person who's trying to actually milk the fucking game, man? What the hell? Goodbye. Goodbye. You saved me 12 pounds? It's 17 pounds, actually. You're very welcome. It's 17 quid, man. What the fuck? I paid 17 quid for this fucking game. Do you know what I could have bought? This is like a whole ass... This is 1775 pounds. This is a whole ass, like, Sunday roast at my local pub. This is a whole Sunday roast at my local pub. What am I doing? What am I doing? I spent that money on a fucking garbage video game. It wasn't even worth getting mad at for content. There was just nothing in fucking... God, fucking God, I hate this. Fuck this. Fuck this fucking game, man. I'll return it. I might. I probably will. Alright, goodbye.